football. Tonight's high school football broadcast on KS95 and MoSportsZone.com is brought to you by Central Ozarks Medical Center, American Sun Control, Hitachi Energy in Jefferson City, Steve's Pest Control, Lake Regional Health System, Jason Blankenship CPA, Eldon Golf Club, Capitol Monuments in Jefferson City, Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles, DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling, Dunn Property Management, Lloyd Belt Automotive in Eldon, The Shed Batting Cages, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, Poly Lift Boat Lifts, Martin Metal, Gladstone Cove Boat Trailer Sales, Side and Stricker Nobe Partners in Tipton, Hewlett Automotive in Camdenton, the Osage Beach Hy-Vee, Crown Power and Equipment in Eldon, Vera Cruz Restaurant in Versailles, the Bank of Versailles, the Morgan County Health Center, and the Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Laurie. Now, exciting high school football on KS95.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's presentation of KS95 Sports. We are live at Versailles. It is rivalry week across the board. Yes, Chiefs-Chargers going on tonight, Mizzou-KU tomorrow, but tonight it is Versailles and Eldon. Always a great contest and a great rivalry between two teams separated by just a handful of miles. I'm Colton Taylor. I'll be joined by the coach Jason Vansel here in just a little bit. We got Britt upstairs on the camera. You can watch this game, MoSportsZone.com. We are streaming live right now, and on that MoSportsZone app, you can also keep up with the Camdenton Lakers, the Osage Indians. We got Bolivar on there and Warrensburg as well. By the way, shout out to my man Ryan Retone as he is taking over the Warrensburg broadcast this year. We'll be streaming them live at MoSportsZone. Really looking forward to a great contest this evening on this Hewlett Automotive broadcast. As you know, it's football weather. I don't know another way to put it. It's like 59 degrees, Mark said back at the studio right now. It's been drizzling on and off throughout the afternoon. We got two teams that want to establish the run and establish it early. We're going to see an old school rivalry and maybe even some old school football with it. But we got some things to talk about in our pregame show. We'll get to it here in just a bit as we'll meet with both head coaches, look at the injury report, and break down the keys to this game. All that when we come back. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Oh, man, look at this bozo. He thinks he's gonna have a day at the lake with his family. Wait till they see what we built last night, dude. He thinks his lake home is nice. And he thinks he's, like, master angler. Oh, please. I caught 7 moths last night. All right, dude, here he comes, here he comes. All right, shut up. I'm gonna try to get in his mouth, dude. Welcome to the lake, dude.
Nasty lake spiders on your dock? Not your friend. Your friend in the pest control business is Steve with Steve's Pest Control.
I'm Steve, your friend in the pest control business. Pests are relentless and persistent. That's why they're called pests. When any of my crew from Steve's Pest Control come to solve your pest problem, the problem will be solved. I guarantee it.
Now you got a friend in the pest control business, Steve's Pest Control. Custom railing stairs that gleam, awnings made just like your dream. American Sun controls the name. Since 1985 they lead the game. Screen enclosures keep bugs at bay. Enjoy your summer every day. Family owned and local too. American Sun Control, made for you.
In a world where energy powers your every moment, one company dares to go beyond keeping the lights on. Hitachi Energy in Jefferson City is looking for new team members with manufacturing skills. If you have experience in welding, painting, cabinet assembly, and can operate a fork truck, then you can join a team that inspires progress. Change your future today at Hitachi Energy. Go to HitachiEnergy.com and click on careers.
We're back with our Hewlett Automotive broadcast, of course, streaming live, MoSportsZone.com, getting ready for this match between the Versailles Tigers and the Eldon Mustangs. Now, Jason, last week we saw this Eldon squad as they went to Fulton, and they did their best to make that game as interesting as possible for us.
Yeah, that was a good ball game. If you like old school football, Eldon can play that gutter ball. You know, they're going to. I guarantee they're going to try to run it. they're going to try to use that line size over the top of us. That would be exactly what I would do. But, yeah, I mean, that's Eldon football, man.
Now, it was a fun matchup, and Eldon, of course, did come out with the win as they were able to convert, get the touchdown and the two-point conversion with just 44 seconds left in the game.
Play.
Now, the big difference between last week and this week for Eldon is they have their head coach back. Yes, got to talk with head coach Nick Griffin before the game, and we caught up with head coach Griffin with our Dunn and Associates coaches interview and talked to Coach about how the Mustangs look going into tonight's game. Joined now by Coach Griffin, the head coach of these Eldon Mustangs. Coach, heading into week 2, 1-0. How's the squad looking?
You know, good. We've talked all week about the most growth happens between week 1 and week 2, and that's been our focus. They're ready. They're ready to execute, and it should be a fun night.
Talk about growth. Hard to see more growth than we saw down the stretch last week as your Mustangs, with 3:01 left, were able to drive the field and convert a two-point conversion. How big was it to manage to execute that and get that win to start the season?
It was huge. Just from a program standpoint, the chips were stacked against us from the beginning. Having your head coach sidelined, and not even at the game, and Drew goes out in that last drive, and we had to have our backup come in and play some quarterback down the stretch. Just to respond was huge for our program, and tons of grit, tons of resilience. They came together as a team, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
Speaking of Drew Hines, we've got to talk about that young man for a second. I was blown away by what we saw from him last week. He seems to have so much composure, but kind of a dual threat out there. He's got a good arm and can run the football. What do you want to see from Drew Hines this season?
Exactly what he did last week. Want to see him be able to make plays with his arm and with his feet. He's matured a lot, and I think he still has a lot of room to grow. That he's only played one game at the varsity level as a quarterback, and that's in our program. That's the hardest position. So I put a lot of pressure on him, and he's responded. And excited to see what he does the rest of the season with it. He should have a good year.
A little bit cooler day out here. We've got some rain on and off coming down. Does that change anything for you guys having a little more wet environment?
No, it doesn't change anything at all. This is football weather. This is what we prepare for, so this is right up our alley.
What do you know about the Versailles Tigers?
I know they're a young squad, but, it's a rivalry game, so, anything can happen. They're going to come out and give us their best, and that's what we're going to do. It should be a good football game.
Lastly, if there's one thing you want to see from your squad tonight, what is it?
Execute on both sides of the ball and just see what we are, because we haven't had a clean football game yet, and I want to see them have a clean, disciplined, and execute at the highest level. That was head coach Nick Griffin of these Eldon Mustangs getting ready to do battle tonight with the Versailles Tigers. And it became very clear, Coach, that Coach Griffin really wants some smash mouth football. He wants to be able to run the football and run the rock well. That just kind of seems like it comes with the name Eldon Mustangs.
Yeah, whether it's wing tee or whatever they're running, they like to run the ball. That's always been Eldon football. And if I had a line that was the size of theirs, that's all I would do. I really expect tonight, to me, you take that line, you take that quarterback, that Hines kid, and that's a pretty lethal combo right there.
Yeah, it could be a good show for the Mustangs. Now, with their injury report, the Lake Regional Health System injury report coming up tonight, one thing I love to say is our Lake Regional Health System injury report got smaller for the Mustangs. The only player out will be Bryce Berensden, their running back and linebacker, and they seem very optimistic that he could be back on the field by next week. That means that Cale Hammond is back for them, the sophomore. So, you're always happy when you get to bring somebody off IR and you can say, hey, we've only got one guy on the list. That's a good feeling for these Mustangs, especially after all the cramps we saw last week.
Oh, yeah. I was telling our middle school kids, you better get ready for next week, because I just watched a Friday game with nice weather, and kids were cramping out all over the place in the fourth quarter. So,
yeah, it was a rough go. Hopefully a lot of water's been drank, and it's a much cooler evening tonight. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will switch gears and talk about the Versailles Tigers and catch up with the new coach of the Versailles Tigers, Daniel Stantorf. That's on the way here with our pregame show. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Hi, I'm Jason Blankenship, owner of Jason Blankenship CPA LLC. As the year quickly draws to a close, it's time to start thinking about tax planning strategies for your farm and business. We are happy to meet with you and help you see where things stand for the year. We can also give you advice on ways to spend money to help you grow your business, all while maximizing your tax savings. No matter what your tax, payroll, or accounting needs are, Jason Blankenship CPA LLC has got you covered. Celebrating 10 years of service to the Central Missouri area and looking forward to many more, give us a call at 573-557-2600. 888-2417 or stop by and see us at 401 East North Street in Eldon.
Since 1991, Capital Monuments and the Atterbury family has served and supported the Mid-Missouri area. They've been offering generations of memorial experience by designing and creating the highest quality monuments. At Capital Monuments, they specialize in creating personalized and lasting tributes, from pre-need and at-need family memorials to military and community tributes. Come in and talk with one of their monument design specialists. They're located west of Jefferson City in Apache Flats, or visit capitalmonuments.com for photo samples. Capital Monuments, the tribute that lasts forever.
Crowd getting fired up as the Versailles Tigers take their home field, ready to try to defend that field against their rival, the Eldon Mustangs. Now, Coach Vansel, before the game, I got to go down and meet a new face, head coach Daniel Stantorf. If I understand, he made his way here from Clinton.
Clinton, I believe he graduated from Warsaw, and I may have this wrong, but I believe he was at Warsaw as a graduate, and he's coached at El Dorado Springs and Clinton, and now he's here at Old V-Town.
Well, I'm excited to see what Coach Stantorf can do here at Versailles. I'm actually looking down, speaking of some Versailles standouts, I see Kobe Williams and Ryan Pryor down there on the sideline, so probably wishing they could throw the pads on one more time and go out there and score a touchdown or two. Kobe, at least. I don't know about Pryor, but Kobe still could, I'd say.
Kobe's getting a little bit soft, man. I think he's kind of just going into old man stage. He's getting married. He bought a house. He's doing all that stuff old people do. So
yeah, good for him.
I think he's just kind of sliding into that next part of life.
Yeah, that's the fun part. But back to football. Got to talk with Coach Daniel Stantorf before the game. Had a nice little sit down with him in our Dunn and Associates coaches interview and asked him how the Tigers look going into tonight's contest. And we are now joined by head coach of the Versailles Tigers, Coach Stantorf. How are you, man?
Doing really good. Getting excited for this matchup.
Man, it's great to finally meet you. Week 2 is here, and you get a rivalry game on your hands, Versailles versus Eldon. How's the team look going into this game?
We look good. Our kids seem focused. We had a great week of preparation. It's always different with rivalry games. You never know what to expect. It's just unlike anything else, and our kids have really taken a mentality in of, we can go compete. So we're excited.
And I love to hear that. With the rain coming down, a little bit colder day, does that change anything about your scheme tonight?
No, not at all. We want our identity to be we run the football. We run the football. We win the game in the trenches, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. So, honestly, the rain for us, we think it plays in our favor.
I don't mean to live in the past, but took a tough loss in week 1. Is there anything you may have learned from week 1 or you'd like to see the team build off?
Absolutely. We made a lot of mental errors. We found, when you go back and you turn on the film, it says a lot, and that's what the film told us, is that we made some mental errors. And so we just want to see our kids improve. We want those little mistakes cleaned up and play more assignment sound football. And if we do that, we will like to see how that plays out.
What do you know about these Eldon Mustangs?
They're fast. They've got a good group over there. They competed really hard last week against Fulton. And so we're going to have to minimize their big plays. We're going to have to minimize allowing them to get to the edge and try to take their speed away from them.
I know it's hard to bring everything down to one, but if you had to pick one thing that could be the difference maker in this game tonight, what would it be?
Can we control the time of possession? Can we keep our offense on the field and keep them off the field? And can we control the football? And if we can do that, it gives ourselves a chance.
That was head coach Daniel Stantorf of these Versailles Tigers in our Dunn and Associate Coaches interview. And real quick, as far as our Lake Regional Hospital injury report for the Tigers, 2 names out. It'll be Peyton Messick, the sophomore, out, as well as Ruben Eaton, both going to be out of this game. So, you hate to see anybody hurt, but if you told a team that, hey, they've only got 2 kids on the injury list and 1 kid respectively for Eldon, you're not doing too bad as a high school program at that point.
You're doing fine. If that's all you got to worry about, you're good.
So we're practicing standing on the sideline and thinking about the coin toss right now. I don't know if this is a time thing.
What is the deal? What are we doing?
Nobody brought a quarter. They're having somebody run to the concession stand. And
we flip a car or something? Or?
I mean, looking at some of the big boys on that Eldon line, I don't want to rule it out.
No kidding.
You get a few of them. You call Harmon and tell him, if you flip. Oh, here we go. We're finally going to go on out there for the coin toss, and that will be the Bank of Versailles coin toss going on here tonight. Special thanks to our friends at the Bank of Versailles sponsoring the coin toss. It'll be 4 from the Mustangs and 3 from the Tigers going out to meet in the middle to decide who's going to start this thing off. Jason, if you were Versailles, do you want the ball first or do you want to try to get a stop first?
Honestly, if I'm Versailles, I always want to play defense first, but if I'm Versailles, I'm just working on getting better. It doesn't really matter right now. I think Versailles just needs to work on Versailles, no matter what that is. and just try to get better and don't worry about much else.
For both these teams, this game has a lot of meaning. Let's start with the Eldon Mustangs. For Eldon, you took out a district foe last week. You're in a district that I'm not saying is easy, but it's also within reach. I think School of the Osage has a legitimate shot at being the 1 seed in that district, and you got to think you can play with School of the Osage, so that means you're going to be in the mix for a top seed there. How important is this game for the Eldon Mustangs to try to start 2-0?
Oh, it's huge to go 2-0. To get your season started right, it just changes your whole mentality, how you approach practice when you're 2-0 going into a season. But, that, like you said, that district is, it's obtainable. And that district's how many weeks away? There's a lot of injuries that could happen. There's a lot of things that could happen to a lot of teams. So just the fact that it's winnable now, who knows at the end of the year, man, where the other teams are with injuries and things like that. That sucker could really be obtainable.
Now, on the flip side of that, for the Versailles Tigers, yes, young program. We've heard all the talk kind of going against the 8-ball a little bit. But if you could pull off the win tonight against a legitimate rival and foe, as it looks like, Eldon is going to get the ball to start this going to the northern end zone. But if you were the Tigers, if you could get a win here tonight, how huge would that be on this young season?
Oh, my Lord. There's not, we're young. Nobody's really gave us much of a shot. But I'll tell you what, we went to Eldon last year for this game, and they said the same thing. And we almost pulled it off.
That was a dogfight.
That was a dogfight. Very proud of those kids. So they accepted the challenge. So who knows? I mean, you never know. That's why we play the games. But they thought they knew it all last year as well, and we almost proved them wrong. So.
Well, this is going to be a great battle between two great teams. I'm really looking forward to seeing this. Like I said, I saw the Versailles Tigers in their jamboree and got a little bit of a look at what they're trying to run. It's kind of like an inverted wing tee almost.
Flex bone.
Flex bone.
Basically take your bone, you flex it out. So you got a couple wings, and you got your back there.
It just caught me off guard having the quarterback in the
stretching it out. That's all you're doing.
Okay, well, they're going to try to run that. I truly believe, Jason, tonight could be a matter of who wins in the trenches could decide everything for this game.
I think that's the key. If I'm Eldon, I'm using that size advantage up front because them boys are big. I think that will be the difference maker in this game if there's going to be a difference.
Well, Versailles will kick off. Versailles in those home black uniforms with the gold trim and the white letters. Eldon in the, what I believe is new white uniforms with the dark maroon. They look good.
If we're talking about it, those things are sharp, man. And normally I'm a traditionalist when it comes to uniforms because Eldon's always had the same look, but they look good.
As we get ready to dive into the Gladstone Cove Boat Trailer Sale first quarter of action. Rivalry week. It's Eldon. It's Versailles. Chiefs getting ready to kick off with the Chargers. In case you're curious, I got that game up in here. Don't worry about that. And then tomorrow morning, two teams that kind of don't like each other and haven't for over 100 years. Mizzou and KU going to do battle.
Glad to see that one back.
Opening kickoff taken by the Mustangs at the 30, the 35, cutting it inside a little room at the 40. Spin move, stays on his feet across midfield, all the way down to the 47-yard line of the Tigers. That's some hard-nosed running by Drayden DeLong.
Yeah, he's solid. He's a solid back.
Man, Drayden, when we saw him against Fulton, I kind of thought Drayden was going to be more like a fullback for him, really trying to go up the gut and take some hits. He had some quick feet there. That was a nice spin move.
Yeah, he's got some good feet on him.
So that's where Eldon will start this drive. We were very impressed with young Mr. Hines last week. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Eldon's going to split out two to each side. Receiver comes in motion. Hines looks to throw. Goes to the back in the flat across the 45 and dragged down at the 42. It'll be a short gain of a 3, maybe 4 for the Mustangs. Almost a little surprised. We were sitting here saying it's going to be ground and pound, and Eldon's like, okay, first play of the game, we're going to throw it.
Well, I think they probably thought Versailles has probably watched enough film. They know they're going to run the ball quite a bit, so maybe they tried to catch him off guard with a quick one.
Well, and also if you can get the running back a little space in the flat like that, it's as good as a run play.
Let an athlete be an athlete out there in that open air.
So it's Hines in the shotgun, trips right, one to his left. He's got DeLong on his left hip, takes the snap, hands it off to DeLong, running to the right side, gets to the edge across the 40, cuts it back out at the 35. He's got a first down and more at the 30, and scampers out of bounds. Real close, to the 25. They'll mark it at the 24-yard line. That'll be a Martin Medal first down for the Mustangs.
Yeah, those Tigers, they got to be coming up and attacking a little bit more on that. We're kind of just sitting back and letting that Eldon wide receiver block our corner out there on the edge, and that's a little too easy.
Yeah, Versailles is going to have to find a way to set the edge if they want to slow down. I got to tell you guys, this is a fun game, and I hate this game at the same time because these are both our teams. We want to see them both do well, but it's hard not to sound, like you're rooting for one or the other during a play. 2 to the left, 1 to the right for Hines. It's going to be a quick pass on the right side. It's caught across the 20. Ball was fumbled out of bounds, I believe, at the end.
No catch. Is that right?
No, they'll say it was caught.
It was caught, okay.
Yeah, he turned and made a football move, so it'll still be about a 5-yard gain, enough to move the Mustangs into the Crown Power Case IH Red Zone. Their first appearance in the Red Zone here today. Special thanks to Crown Power and Equipment, our Red Zone sponsor in this game. With that said, Mustangs quickly back to the line on the 19. It'll be 2nd and 5. Hines in the shotgun, 2 to his left, 1 to his right. DeLong on his right hip. He gives it to DeLong. A little cut back, trying to run up the gut. Good job by the Tigers to rally to the point of attack. DeLong, though, kept those feet moving.
Yeah, who was that? Was that number? I couldn't tell.
It's hard to see with them walking away.
Yeah, at this angle, it's.
Is that 55 in there?
I want to say I saw 8 in there, maybe 55. It may have been Colton Klein and
I think Devin Montavi.
I think both were in there.
Yeah, able to plug it up. So it's going to make it 3rd and 1 here for the Mustangs. Obviously, 4-down territory. Once you get into this far into the opponent's territory, it is going to be trips left, 1 to the right, and the shotgun is Hines. Takes the snap. They're going to go to that option. Hines takes contact. It's fumbled on the ground. Who's going to get it? It looks like the Tigers have it, and they do.
That is Chase James, Artorius James, with a big turnover right there.
Wow, that's a big play. The Mustangs were doing what they wanted. That's the danger with that option. The Mustangs ran it flawless last week, but a great job by the Tigers to hit hard on Hines, disrupt that toss, and Artorius able to come. You can't have a nickname like that if you're not going to recover a fumble.
Artorius, man.
Wow, big play early here in the Gladstone Cove Boat Trailer Sale first quarter of action.
It's a big play for the Tigers, but Colton, that's also, they had, Eldon had 2 fumbles in that second half against Fulton. That was very costly, and yeah, you're starting off the game here once again. They need to kind of tighten up the wood screws a little bit on the turnovers here.
Agreed. Coach Griffin not going to like that. Now the Tigers going to try to go to work offensively. We'll see what they can cook up here on their first possession. Haas making a change here at the line as they've got a receiver split out to each side in this flex bone offense. They're going to hand it right off up the gut. No, excuse me. Kept it. Pitches it out across the 30 to the 31. That's going to be 5-yard gain on first down. I'm impressed with that pitch out.
What's impressive is we just pitched the ball to last year's right tackle.
Well, that's
Cash Boycourt, who doesn't look like a right tackle no more, but an awesome job by Cash.
Every right tackle's dream is being lived right there.
Yeah.
So a 5-yard gain by Boycourt. Once again, a nice flip out by Haas. 2nd and 5, Haas in the shotgun. He's going to pitch it out to the left side, a little cut back, running up the gut, shedding 1 tackle, but stood up after a short gain. I got to believe, I don't see the numbers. Is that Ian Smith?
Ian. Yeah, that's Ian. If they're being shifty, it's Ian.
You can tell in the way he moves. Ian is just waiting for a little seam to open up, and he could be gone at any time. But a good play by the Mustang D-line as the first man made contact, and then 3 more Mustangs were waiting on it.
Yeah, Eldon did a good job last week, and so far, same thing of getting to the ball and just playing good defense, good solid defense, staying at home and doing their jobs.
Just waiting to see if Chris Jones was crying during the national anthem. That tells me a lot. Motion to the side. Oh, rolling out to pass. It's going to be thrown to Smith. He's got it at the 37-yard line. That's going to be close. It is a Martin Medal first down. Haas to Smith.
Hey, looky there, man.
I'm really impressed. Samuel Haas ran that very, very well. Sammy put that ball where he needed to, and Ian went up and made a play.
Yeah. You mark my words, Ian Smith will break off a long touchdown tonight at some point. It's coming.
Oh, he's got a set of wheels. So the Mustang defense giving up a couple little short plays here, enough to move the chains for the Tigers. Tigers now on their own 37-yard line. It's going to be handoff right up the gut, and what a hit, but staying on his feet. Oh, my. That was some hard-nosed running, Ethan Garber.
Yeah, that's about the strongest kid on the team right there, Ethan Garber. Sophomore that's benching 270, 280, something like that. He's a hard-nosed kid.
The Eldon linebacker just put his shoulder right in Garber's rib cage, knocked him back 2 yards. He hit the spin move, shifted gears, and picked up 5.
I don't know how you could hit anybody any harder and not go down.
No, I lost my breath seeing that hit. 2nd and 5. They're going to go right back up the gut. A little cut back. Still going to pick up a yard, maybe to the 45. Well, it'll be about a 2-yard gain. That's going to make this third manageable.
If I'm Versailles, I'm going to the edge again.
Man, I tell you what, Ethan Garber, he looks like a man on a mission here tonight.
He's going to be a player. He's going to be a player, and a little brother is just like him down there on our 7th grade team right now. He's a great athlete, too. Them Garber kids, man, they're just hard-nosed.
We said this was going to be a battle in the trenches, and it is for sure. High snap controlled by Haas. Ball's on the ground, though. Oh, it's still loose. Finally, looks like Eldon has it at the 34-yard line. Just a mess up on the handoff. Ball was loose. Nobody could grab it, and it went another 15 yards back before Eldon finally took over possession.
Did they give you an Eldon roster? I have not found one.
I don't know if there was one in the book. I had mine from last week.
You have?
Yeah.
Lucky dog?
There's not one in the book?
No, there wasn't one in the book.
Really? That's surprising. Oh. Teams have been kind enough to do the other team a favor by turning it over right back to the others. So we're right back basically where we started from. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs on the Tiger 35. Trips left, one to the right. Hines in the shotgun. Takes the snap back. He's going to throw on 1st down. He's got a lot of time. That Eldon O-line's giving him room. He's going to take off with it on the right side across the 30, 25, 20, tiptoeing in bounds. How far did he get walking the wire? All the way to the 16. Man, Hines is an athlete.
Yeah, see that to me, there's a flag on the play right there, laying there about the 40.
Oh, couldn't see it.
Hines is the one that I think is the key. That I think talking to some of the coaches that they know we got a key on Hines. He is dangerous with those feet. And he just proved it right there.
He did, but a holding call goes against the Mustangs. So all for naught, as that will back the Mustangs up to the 45-yard line. So you just went from the 17 to the 45. That's a tough break.
And once again, I don't want to sound negative, but we saw a couple big plays in the first half where Eldon could have got up a little bigger, and they shot themselves in the foot with some costly penalties, and just got to clean it up a little bit.
Well, I had kind of told somebody that I didn't feel like we saw Eldon at their best. Actually, I talked to Coach about that. In the shotgun, it's going to be a handoff. Trying to get to the outside across the 45, inside to the 40, at the 37. Just running through tackles all the way to the 36-yard line. Hard-nosed running there.
That's Brisbane, isn't it? He had some good passes or good catches last week.
Colin Brisbane, he's another one. He reminds me a little bit of Ian Smith. Not the biggest kid on the field, but boy, he's quick.
Well, he's explosive. He's quick, and he can finish a run too.
Once again, a reminder, this game streaming live, MoSportsZone.com right now, or on the MoSportsZone app. So that helps the Mustangs, who were facing 1st and 20. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12 at the Tiger 36-yard line. Hines going to fake the handoff, rolling out to his right, thinking about uncorking one. He does. He had the man, but just off the fingertips as he was trying to connect. Did I say 5?
I think that was Dinwiddie, wasn't it? Kean Dinwiddie, if I remember.
Oh, yep, that is Kean Dinwiddie, the tight end.
Better than what I thought.
I was looking at the wrong roster. You did better than I did. So it'll be 3rd and 12. Once again, this is 4-down territory. Honestly, if you're Eldon, you're just looking to pick up half of this right now.
Yeah, just get half of it. This is a 2-play. You got 2 plays to get it first.
In the same breath, though, if you're Versailles, you're thinking, hey, if we can hold them up here and get them off the field, this could be a huge win early. 3rd and 12 in the shotgun. 2 split out to the left. Brisbane in motion. Hines takes the snap, drops back. He's under pressure. It's a screen. It's caught out at the 35, across the 30, shedding a tackle to the 25. Bowling ball forward to the 23-yard line. They set up DeLong. We saw that screen against Fulton.
That play was devastating. They only ran it once. But, man, it was about the same result as that last week. That's a great play, and they run it perfectly.
That's a Martin Medal. 1st down for the Mustangs, all the way into the Crown Power Case IH Red Zone. I kind of love the usage there because I think that was Eldon saying, we know you're about to send heat on 3rd and long. We're going to counter it.
Well, that's how you counter it right there.
So 1st and 10. Well, they're not in the red zone. I just said that for no reason. My bad. Still outside of it at the 22. Either way, faking the handoff. Hines going to keep it. He's going to go up the gut into the red zone now. I was predicting the future as Hines finds his way to the 18-yard line. Gain of about 7.
Mr. Garber on the tackle there once again.
Garber hard hitting both ways.
Everybody that wears number 7 for Versailles football seems to be one of those sideline to sideline guys. It's just everywhere.
Yeah, you gotta be able to run through a wall if you wear 7.
You gonna wear a TO's number? You better
run through a wall and bench press a Buick.
You better get going.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 for this Mustang offense. 2 out to the right, halfback on either hip. It's going to be a handoff to Brisbane, running behind the right tackle. He bounces out to the outside to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown Mustangs. Colin Brisbane with the house call from 17 yards out.
Yeah, that was a nice job. Just following his blocks and getting to the end zone.
I mean, Brisbane is one of those guys, as we've talked about, he is so explosive. If you don't get your hands on him right away, there's a chance at any time that he's taking it to the house. So Eldon strikes first as they go up 6-0. Is Kansas City about to strike first? Ooh, late flag, of course. Every time there's a good kick return. Extra point attempt for the Mustangs. Oh, somebody got a hand on it from the Tigers, so it is no good. Eldon leads 6-0 with 5:46 remaining in the Gladstone Cove Boat Trailer Sale first quarter of action. We'll come back with more. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
With a Citizens Bank debit card, you'll never have to wonder if your check will be accepted. Hi, this is Ryan Pryor from Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles. You can use your card anywhere MasterCard debit card is accepted. To make purchases at your favorite merchant, get cash in an ATM, or to make a purchase online. Your purchases will be deducted from your checking account and will appear on your monthly statement. Ask for an application. Member FDIC.
A hometown bank, a hometown friend.
When you're looking for a new furnace or air conditioner, price is important, but warranty, reliability, and efficiency are big factors too. At DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling, you'll receive very competitive pricing on the industry-leading Air Ease products. Every Air Ease product is built on 80 years of experience, testing, and research. Servicing the Lake and Jefferson City areas for nearly 15 years, DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling for reliable products offered by reliable people called DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling.
After an impressive drive by the Mustangs, they lead 6-0. Getting ready to kick off here and see if the Tigers can answer. Jason, what'd you see from Eldon on that drive?
Just good football. Hines' legs. You have DeLong getting in on the action. Brisbane getting on the action. That was kind of the big three, I thought, last week for him on offense.
On the kickoff return, man, some rumbling, stumbling football there.
That's a tackle right there. That number 28.
That is Nolan Kidd.
Yeah, nice job.
Freshman with the big tackle.
That is prototype tackle right there, man. That's textbook.
For the Tigers, by the way, on the return, that was Devin Montavie, 6'1", 170. Freshman went and took him on. That was impressive for sure.
Seeing Mr. Kel Hammond out there playing Mike linebacker for the Eldon Mustangs. He used to go to school here in Versailles. One of Jacob's good buddies from back in the day. Good to see him back out there healthy this week.
1st and 10 for the Tigers in the shotgun. They're going to hand it off. No, it's going to be a quarterback keeper running to the outside. The Mustangs were having none of it as they set the edge, and it's going to be no gain on first down.
Well, we saw last week their DNs. I can't remember the one kid's name, if it was Wilton. Remember the Wilson.
I don't like that.
But they do a good job of staying at home and playing good defense.
Well, that's not a good sign. I don't want to see Xavier Worthy hurt already. Ooh. All right, it'll be 2nd and 10. I told you, you're going to get some split-screen coverage here. This Chiefs game's on, too. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. That flex bone offense. Going right up the gut is Garber, but, man, I don't know what pep talk Eldon had in between possessions, but I think it was, I'm tired of seeing Versailles go up the gut. Somebody do something about it.
Yeah, that's how you counter Garber, is two big old mean D linemen the size they are, pinching down there in the middle.
Yeah, Eldon's got some size on that defensive line for sure, and they were using it there. Their linebackers came up and laid the wood as well. It'll be a minimal gain for Garber. It's going to be 3rd and 9 for these Tigers, backed up on their own 36. Haas takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff. No, he rolls out. Looking to throw. Uncorks one down the middle. And I think a little confusion on the play, as I think the best shot at the ball actually was a Mustang.
Yeah.
But it falls incomplete.
Colton Klein, the number 8 there, if he just keeps on running, who knows? Just got to keep running that route. I think Worthy got clothesline, so he should be fine.
So it'll be 4th and 9 for the Tigers. It looks like they're going to go ahead and punt this away. Back to return for Eldon. I need him to turn. It almost looks like Brisbane. With the build.
Right. Yeah, I think you're right.
That's a dangerous return man, if there is one. It is Brisbane. He gets it, crosses the 40 at the 45, tries to get the outside at midfield, takes on a tackler, and he's knocked out of bounds as he crosses midfield to the 49-yard line of the Tigers. That's where Eldon will start this drive.
Yeah, that boy runs hard.
Oh, my gosh. Can somebody tackle somebody? Huh. All right. Eldon up 6-0 with 4:21 remaining. The Gladstone Cove Boat Trailer Sale first quarter of action, all part of our Hewlett Automotive broadcast. Eldon was able to drive down the field with pretty sizable chunks last possession. See what they do here is they go trips right, one to the left. DeLong comes in motion, faking the handoff. No, giving it to DeLong is Hines. DeLong across 45 to the 40, the 35, racing up the sideline at the 30. Finally popped out of bounds at the 25-yard line. How about a 24-yard sprint from your first play of the drive?
Yeah, and that's Eldon's signature play for years now, even back in the Shannon Jolly days, the old buck sweep. That's all it is.
Well, that's going to be another Martin Metal first down for the Mustangs. Let me tell you, these running backs from Eldon are putting in work early.
Yeah.
Versailles going to have to find a way to set the edge here if they want to slow down this Mustang offense.
Hits you on the edge, and then Hines keeps it right up the gut.
1st and 10 at the Tiger 24. Hines takes it. He's going to hand it off to DeLong. DeLong skipping to the outside, running through a leg tackle, and he finds his way to the 15 all the way to the 14-yard line. That's going to be close to another first down. I mean,
I think that's Cale Hammond on that carry.
Was it?
Yeah, that was number 3, I believe. Yeah. Is that Cale?
Oh, yeah, Cale, who's back tonight.
Cale
Never mind.
Hammond, sophomore.
Well, Cale, that's pretty good average. You ran the ball once and you got 9. I
That's
like
good
your
average.
odds.
Retire now.
Yeah.
All conference.
I'd say you'll get another carry soon. Trips left, 1 to the right. Hines in the shotgun. He has Hammond on his left hip. Hines, though, looking to throw. Patient, sees the seam. He's going to take off. Tiger linebackers closing. Hines sheds 1 tackle, gets to the 10, takes on another tackler, leans forward to the 8-yard line. That'll be enough to move the chains for another Martin Metal first down here in this Crown Power Case IH Red Zone.
Yeah, I don't know what you do with that because Hines can move. He is so shifty with those feet.
Ooh, Jason, you might have been wrong.
Well, it showed it like a clothesline.
I don't like Worthy going to the locker room this early in the game. That's not good at all.
Yeah, that's not.
Well, have a game, Travis. It is the Chargers. And a stoppage of play on the field as the Tiger down. Hopefully just cramps. We saw plenty of those in week 1. There were more cramps than people buying Powerball tickets.
Oh, my Lord.
And we're going to get an official timeout here as we will take the Lloyd Belt Automotive timeout as well. 6-0 is the Mustang lead. They're threatening to add to it with 3:05 remaining in the first quarter of action. When we come back, you're listening to KS95 Sports.
Looking for a new place to call home? Dunn Property Management is now taking applications for move-in ready new construction units in Eldon. Enjoy hassle-free living with rent that includes snow removal and lawn care. Locally owned and operated, Dunn Property Management offers a full-time maintenance staff and office manager, so you're always taken care of. Close to churches, shopping, and parks, your perfect home is waiting. Stop by 1203 South Business 54 in Eldon or call 573-569-1200. That's 573-569-1200 for Dunn Property Management. In the heart of the community, Lloyd Belt Automotive continues to grow, driven by their love for neighbors like you. With a large selection of premium, low-mileage vehicles, they're here to fuel your excitement. Their service department is staffed with top-notch technicians who are here for you. They service most makes and models with the care and precision your vehicles deserve, and every vehicle is washed and vacuumed before the keys are handed back to you. Live free. Go anywhere with Lloyd Belt Automotive.
Reaching your fitness goals doesn't have to be tough at Versailles Total Fitness. Tara Grantham is a certified personal trainer and registered occupational therapist who can help you reach your goals in a safe, efficient manner. Get your membership set up today and talk to Tara about training so you can take the first step in becoming a healthier you. Contact Versailles Total Fitness at 573-789-6800 Monday through Wednesday from 9 to 5:30 or see them in person at 131 North Monroe Street in Versailles.
And the Mustangs going to work, shedding a tackle, keeping his feet alive, diving at the end. Was he in? Yes, touchdown Mustangs. Cale Hammond, welcome back off the injured list. Week 2 checks into the game and immediately starts scoring.
Yeah, Cale's he's a great baseball player. I know that. I mean, he's great at everything he's ever played, a great athlete. But I know baseball, I think, is still his big thing. But he's a strong kid, man. Very strong kid for just a sophomore.
Mustangs going to go for the extra point. Hayden Dugan's extra point attempt is up, and it is good. So the Mustangs increase their lead to 13-0 over the Tigers. Tigers will try to answer back with 2:51 to play in the first. When we come back, you're listening to KS95 Sports.
Take your softball and baseball skills to the next level. The Shed is Eldon's own indoor hitting facility that features 2 full cages with screens, tees, and pitching lanes. You'll love their top-of-the-line pitching machine that throws a variety of speeds with precise locations to perfect your swing. The Shed also has a workout facility. You can add it to your cage rental or just purchase as a regular membership. Open Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 8, and Saturday and Sunday from noon to 8. Look for the big white building across from Gerb's in Eldon. Book times now on Facebook at The Shed LLC. See you at The Shed.
At Lake Regional Health System, excellence is everywhere, in the care of a nurse and the dedication of a doctor. As our pursuit of excellence continues, we're proud to announce our membership in the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Their specialists in research supporting ours, because excellence lives here. Learn more at lakeregional.com/Mayo.
Getting ready for the kickoff are the Eldon Mustangs after they score their second touchdown of this first quarter to go up 13-0, 2:51 remaining in the quarter. Tigers going to return it from the 25, across the 30, 35, taking on tacklers, keeping the feet moving all the way to the 38-yard line. Solid return. Pretty good starting position here for the Tigers.
Yeah, that's decent field position.
So we'll see if the Tiger offense can get it figured out. A little miscommunication on the handoff last possession.
Colton, we were just talking about all the good football games going on. Tipton right now is down 7-0 after a 50-yard pass that Fairgrove completed. So you got Fairgrove, Tipton, and Lamar, and Tipton plays Lamar next week. Those are the three-headed monsters right there that's probably going to be fighting for the state championship.
In the shotgun, Haas. He's going to pitch it out. Ian Smith on the left side follows the guard. A little shifty at the 40, but a great job by the edge of the Mustangs. They are giving up nothing right now.
They are solid on defense, and I thought last week they did a great job of playing stay-home defense. Their ends played really well.
What I love is that's Cale Hammond. He just got done scoring a touchdown, and he's like, oh, now you want to see me go make a big tackle too? Which
Cale's a hard-nosed kid. He got a motor. He's one of those kids with a motor.
Somebody called a timeout. I believe it was the Tigers with the Lloyd Belt Automotive timeout. We'll go ahead and hold it here, though. I don't know if that was just because maybe Coach wanted to go have a few words with him and get things straightened out, or what the problem was, but nonetheless. No, okay. I believe it was an official stoppage because I think we had some issues on the play clock. We'll just blame Kyle for that. Yeah, I heard that Kyle messed up the play clock, and that was the whole issue, and now they're trying to fix what he did. Speaking of that, we're going to have to talk about it at halftime. Kyle sent us a whole list.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, between Eldon and Versailles, we got all the good golfers in this area.
We got the weekly Lady Tiger golf report coming to you here after a while.
Well, let me tell you, it's not just Lady Tiger. Mustangs got some amazing golfers, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of good girl golfers here in this area right now.
And
Versailles, Eldon, all of them.
Every single one of them could beat me on their worst day at golf. Wouldn't even be hard. I think I could take half the clubs out of their bag and they'd still beat me by at least 5 or 10 strokes.
Jason, you could beat him on
Hey now.
I couldn't beat anybody. I mean, I literally am that bad.
Tigers going back to work, 2nd and 8. They're going to pitch it out to the right side at the 40, trying to follow some blockers to the 35, taking on Mustangs at the 37. A solid run there, picking up about 5.
Cash Boycourt, and they're grinding it out.
Living every tackle's dream.
Now we're down to about 3rd and 3. And
what is it with Versailles that they're like, hey, you're a lineman. Would you like to be a running back? Because this is back-to-back years we've seen it.
I'm going to tell you what, Cash physically has changed his body, and he's quick, he's fast. So, I mean, he deserves it. He does well with it, too. Come on, Mahomes.
Mahomes on the scramble, going to pick up the first down, running to his left. Good job in protection by Josh Simmons. 3rd and 3 for this Tiger offense. In motion, faking the pitch out. Haas going to roll to his left, throws on the run. Ian Smith was coming back to make a play on it, but a good job breaking it up was Chase Atkinson.
I will say this, Colton. I know it's still early, but I think Sammy Haas has shown a lot of improvement just already on what we've seen tonight since the Jamboree. And I think a lot of it's just confidence and learning more about what he's doing, but he looks like a whole different player compared to the Jamboree night.
This is a big 4th down for these Tigers as they find themselves down 13-0 to the Mustangs with just a minute 43 seconds remaining in this first quarter of action. The Gladstone Boat Cove Trailer Sales first quarter. On 4th down, faking the handoff. Flag comes out. False start. That was the last thing the Tigers needed.
Yeah, that's a killer. That's a killer. I think you got to punt now, don't you?
I think the Tigers are going to do it. I mean, on 4th and manageable.
Yeah, you're not even across the 50 yet.
Now you got to lean on your defense a little bit. And for the Mustangs, you got to take advantage of a break here. You have a chance to really add to your lead early. By the way, is that the old washed-up tight end I keep hearing about? Yeah, that's Big Zeus making a catch against the Chargers. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, it is him, isn't it?
Punt is away. It's going to hit at the 40. Take a Mustang bounce, and the Tigers dive on it at the 44-yard line of Eldon, and that is where the Mustangs will start this drive with 1:41 to go, leading 13-0. I mean, Jason, I got to believe right now Coach Griffin's got to be pretty happy with the last two drives. Eldon, is it safe to say they may have averaged 10 yards a carry?
Yeah, they're getting anything they want on every play. So if I'm them, I just keep it simple. Just do what you're doing. Plug away.
Listen, I'm not trying to say anything, but Carl Sheffers is officiating this Chiefs game, and every time I look down, there's a penalty on the Chiefs. So the two are related. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. In the shotgun, Hines going to call his own number up the gut to the 45, but what a play by that Tiger defense.
There you go.
Who else but number 7, Ethan Garber?
Mr. Garber.
He just looks strong.
He is, man. He is a strong, wiry, strong kid. Just, yeah, great kid.
I mean,
I'm going to tell you what, he's going to be scary looking as a senior.
I keep forgetting he's not a senior.
No, he's just a sophomore. He is going to be absolutely scary looking when he's a senior.
Right now, he's only bench pressing a Volkswagen Beetle. By next year, they're hoping for like a full-size sedan at least.
He's going to do number 7 justice, I promise you.
2nd and 8 for the Mustangs. The shotgun, Hines. He's going to throw it out in the flat. It's caught by Brisbane. Across the 45. Ooh. Oh, to the 50. What a juke. 45 and out of bounds. Colin Brisbane just taking them out of their cleats out there.
My Lord, he is shifty. And who else over here sliding out of bounds under the bench almost?
Oh, my.
Ethan Garber going after him.
Ooh. That's a Martin Metal first down for the Mustangs. I can't get over that. Colin can cut back and forth on a dime when he wants to.
Yeah, he got a little anger when he runs, doesn't he?
So the Mustangs cross midfield into Tiger territory now on the 44-yard line. Versailles trying to come up with a stop and keep this 13-point game. It's going to be thrown out to the right side. Oh, immediate impact. Ball's on the ground. Ooh. Still live. It goes out of bounds. What a play, though, for the Tigers as they read that perfectly on the screen pass, and it was Grant Cole.
Like, yeah, Grant out there. Garber was in the vicinity coming, as usual.
Just a freshman.
Job. Yeah, Grant Cole, yeah.
I mean, that was a great play to get low. I think he just put his helmet on the ball and knocked it loose. But
Grant Cole's one of those kids, when you look at him, he's not physically, he doesn't look big. I don't mean it in a bad way.
I mean,
boy, that kid plays tougher than his size. He has always been a tough kid for his size.
He's 5'6" and 115.
Yeah.
So, tackling doesn't come easy for those size. 2nd and 15 for the Mustangs. 2 out to the left. It's going to be a handoff. DeLong with a little running room finds a seam. He's got a first down and more at the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown Mustangs. Drayden DeLong from 47 yards out.
Yeah, he hit that hole quick, man. You could see that coming.
I've said it so many times that DeLong looks like he's shot out of a cannon this evening.
Yeah, he was already 5-6 yards deep before they even thought of touching him.
Boy, that hurts for the Tigers. You felt like you did everything right the play before, and then DeLong just flipped the script on you.
Yeah.
The Chiefs unable to convert a 3rd and 9. What is going on over there? The extra point attempt for the Mustangs is up and good. So Eldon adds to their lead as they have put 20 on the Tigers here in the first quarter with 41 seconds to go. We'll go ahead and hold it here since the first quarter is about over. I mean, Jason, we talked about before the game, I really didn't feel like the Mustangs played as well as they could last week. Coach Griffin said he completely agreed. He saw some things he liked, but he definitely thought they could do a lot of things better. I think the Mustangs figured a couple of those out here in this first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they're figuring some things out, but, last week, Fulton, that offense, you're just out there playing defense all the time against that Fulton offense, and it's hard to get in a rhythm. I got to give Fulton a little credit last week for some of that with Eldon. It's hard to get in a rhythm when somebody has 10 and 11-minute drives. And this week, it's a little different. You can kind of see the true Eldon offense out here and the weapons they have. I'll tell you what, Colton, they look faster tonight to me.
They do.
They just look faster.
By the way, I'm just gonna point this out. On 3rd and 9, Patrick threw a bullet right into Hollywood Brown, and threw it where no wide receiver wants it. He hit him right in the hands in the breadbasket, so they dropped it. So
yeah, well, I mean, That's why we pay him the big money.
That's Xavier Worthy, get well soon, please.
At least he didn't break a finger and he's out for the season.
That is true. That is true. Eldon on the kickoff. Nice kick, going to be returned. Oh, it's off the hands of the Tigers and just diving on it. I got to think Tigers are going to have a talk after this because you saw one guy for the Tigers raise his hands over his head to try to catch it. It's like, that's usually a no-no on kick returns.
You got to let that go. Let the back. You just start blocking somebody and let somebody else get that.
Yeah, that's a little dangerous there. 38 seconds remain in the Gladstone Co. Boat Trailer Sales first quarter of action with this Hewlett Automotive broadcast.
But in all fairness, that's a youngster mistake.
Got to tell you, by the way, we're going to be riding in style next week as we head to Butler with these Tigers. Our buddy Richard Gray, GT Brothers Automotive, apparently going to set us up with a ride. So we'll be.
Ooh, what we get?
He hasn't told me yet.
Ford Fiesta? Is it something really small that I'll fit nice into?
It's going to be a handoff for the Tigers. Oh, no. What just happened there? I am very confused. It seemed like at the last moment the quarterback tried to hand it off, but then almost handed it to a Mustang. And
I'm not sure what went on there.
I don't really know myself. I don't know who had the football at the end of that play, if we're being honest.
I know James Phillips, the big 68. I know he was down there at the bottom of all of it.
Well, I know that Phillips is occupying two linemen when he wants to right now.
He's a big kid, isn't he?
He is. He's got a motor to him. So Tigers will pick up no gain on first down. We'll see. They're not even going to snap the football here as time's going to expire in the second. We played one, and it's all Mustangs, 20-0. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
A full-service graphics company, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising does it all, from screen printing, offset printing, and promotional advertising to custom-built trophies and awards. It's where they do it the right way. Check out their Facebook page for their monthly special, and don't forget they offer online stores for all your group and activities needs. Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, across from the Family Center on Highway 52 East in Versailles. Call 573-378-5775.
Polylift boat lifts. In 1975, Gerald Ford was president, gas was 53 cents a gallon, and Saturday Night Live debuted. It's also the year Polylift boat lifts was born. 50 years later, Polylift is still the best boat lift you can own. Trust Polylift, built with quality and integrity for 50 years. Remember, for the last 50 years and the next 50 to come, you know what they say.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Poly lifts.
I'm Colton Taylor, the coach Jason Vansel with me. We're here to remind you that brown recluse don't make a good pet. As we enter the Seidenstricker Nobe partner second quarter of action. Tigers down 20-0 with the ball at 2nd and 10. A handoff right up the gut for Garber. And we said his name just a few moments ago. Might as well say it again. James Phillips. Met him at the line and said, sir, can we have this dance?
Yeah, big James. He had that Sanders kid, too, that big 54. He's a big kid, too. That's a hard D-line to run against. I mean, that is just like they're athletic, they're big, they're strong. I mean, it's tough.
That's Eldon football at its core, though. These kids grew up running the football. Passing plays are considered secondary options. Pitch out from the Tigers, met in the backfield. What a play.
Dale Hammond, TFL. Tackle for loss.
Hammond has been doing it all. He's got a touchdown on the books, a tackle for a loss, couple of them for that matter.
That was fast, man. He was back there quick. He read that, and he had it.
And that's the only way you're going to handle Ian Smith, because if he gets enough space to get that foot in the ground, he can be a problem. But, man, they met him in the backfield. It's going to be 4th and long. Tigers going to be forced to punt.
I bet Ian and Kale probably talk a little smack together. They were all friends back in the day.
Colin Brisbane back to return for the Mustangs. See if he gets a chance at this. He is at the 45 of the Tigers. Outside, sheds a tackle at the 40 to the 35 of the sideline. Oh, what a collision at the 32.
Call your insurance company, man. You got a dent.
Yeah, Aflac sponsored that one. That was.
Golly.
And I love both the kids jumped up like nothing happened.
That's just good contact, good hard football, man.
That was impressive. So Brisbane will set the Mustangs up at the 32-yard line. And the best part is I consider Brisbane a finesse runner.
Well, not anymore.
I
think we've changed that.
Yeah, he's like, I'll finesse till I got to truck stick somebody.
That's unlucky number 13 coming at you now. You unlucky if he's coming.
He's a finesse player like the Fridge Perry was.
Yeah.
So the Mustangs looking to grow their lead up 20-0 early in this Seidenstricker Nobe partner second quarter of action. We'll try to get some more updates from around the area. The last I got out of Tipton, same that you had, was 7-0.
14-0 is what it is now.
Tipton going to have to respond soon. That is a very good Fairgrove squad. 2 out to the right, 1 comes in motion for the Mustang. Hines going to hand it off. DeLong bobbles it, gets it back to himself, and just takes on tacklers, diving ahead to the 20-yard line of the Tigers. That's an 11-yard gain and another Martin Metal first down.
You got another big highlight game going on with Blair Oaks and Fairgrove, the 2 state champs. And I think that one is 7-6 right now, I believe, with Blair Oaks, I believe.
You might have a few college scouts at that game.
Man, well, that place was full 3 hours before the game.
Tigers with some late substitutions here trying to get set. It's 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line for the Mustangs. Trips right, 1 to the left. Hines in the shotgun, DeLong on his hip. Hines looking to throw. He's going to uncork one down the left sideline. A jump ball, and his man won it. What a play by the receiver, Chase Atkinson.
Yeah, that was just a great job of creating space so you could go up and get that ball.
That was called go up and get it, Chase. And he said, sure, I got this. Noticed a little mismatch in size between Chase and the corner, and definitely made the most of it. Beautiful ball thrown by Hines.
It was a great throw and a great adjustment by Atkinson to come back just a little bit, make a great catch.
Bit of a Russell Wilson moon ball, if you will. Now the extra point attempt coming up here for the Mustangs. Hayden Dugan's extra point is up, and it is good. So Eldon firing on all cylinders and then some as they lead 27-0. 10 minutes remaining in this second quarter of action. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Building season is here and a great time to visit Martin Metal for the next agricultural, residential, or commercial project on your list. Trusted throughout the heartland, they continue offering only the top quality products in the industry, which ensures beauty and durability for years to come. When in need of a post frame or a stud frame building, you can depend on the dedicated professional staff to help you get your job moving forward. Call 573-378-4050 and speak with a professional today. That's 573-378-4050 or check us out online at martinmetal.com.
Hi, I'm Brandon, and welcome to Gladstone Cove Boat Trailer Sales. Do you need a trailer to get your boat out of the water? Maybe just a replacement trailer. Or considering selling your boat and you know a trailer will help get it done. We carry 11 lines of high-quality boat trailers, and if we don't have what you need, we also build our very own line of custom aluminum boat trailers. Thanks to everyone that's been by or just heard of us and gave us a referral. From my family to yours, we can't thank you enough.
Back here in the first quarter trying to figure out why nobody can hear Jason. Is it because your voice is shot? Or
I don't know. I mean,
I can hear you loud and clear.
Deanna, let me know if you can hear me now.
Maybe they're tuning you out on purpose. Also, folks, if you can't hear Jason, the voice is pretty rough.
Yeah, it's pretty bad right now. I don't have much voice.
Tigers looking to return on the kickoff across the 35, stumbling forward to the 40, breaking a tackle at the 43, pushing the pile to the 45.
There you go. Keep pushing, fellas.
That's some rough and tumble
Still
football.
going.
I was waiting to see if the official, nobody hit the ground.
Hey, you go till the whistle blows.
That was some nice action. Was that a pick? No, that definitely hit the ground. Okay. Hollywood Brown, if you don't win a 50-50 ball one of these times, we'll send you back to Baltimore. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers from the 45-yard line. Their 45-yard line. Tigers trying to find any offense at all here against Eldon. It's going to have to start on the line. You have got to win a battle in the trenches.
Yep.
1st and 10 from the 45. That wing T, a pitch
nice
to the
pitch.
outside across the 45 to midfield. Ooh, a nice stiff arm at the end as well.
Yeah, Mr. Smith saying hi to Mr. Was it Brisbane? Yeah.
Those two, they got a lot in common, and they're both great athletes to watch battle it out here.
Ian's kind of a rough kid, man. He likes to play rough. He gets a little mad, and that's and he plays a little angry, and I like it.
I don't like this. The Chiefs are missing their downfield throws right now.
I'm not going to have 9 heart attacks about the Chiefs this year. Last year I had like 4 of them. I can't do it this year. They just.
I worry.
I could never go to bed every time they played for like 4 hours. Just beat people up and go home.
Richard says you kind of remind him of Barry White with your voice. Handoff up the gut. A little shimmy, little shake, and then 4 Mustangs converge at the point of impact. Man, I love how Eldon is gang tackling at the line. Your thoughts, Barry?
No. What are you going to do with that D-line? You know, the hard part is Harmon's a strong kid. Harmon's a big kid, but he's in there snapping the ball, and here you got Phillips, You got the other big 54. I mean, that's a lot for a freshman to take on.
Yeah, Christian
That's
Sanders.
tough, man. That's tough. You're asking Harmon an awful lot.
Yeah, and mind you, Harmon, big, strong kid, but he's also just a freshman. That ball's out. Dive on it, somebody. Or kick it out of bounds, whatever. All right, 3rd and 7. Tigers trying to go with the pitch out, and Eldon said, we'll meet you in the backfield. That's going to be a hit for a loss back at midfield and bring up 4th and 4 for the Tigers. I almost think you got to go for it here.
Yeah, I think at this point, what do you got to lose?
I'm getting requests sent in now. Do you, by chance, know the words to Can't Get Enough of Your Love?
Well, I can't get it. Yeah, we can do it. Here, let me get going. Let me get a little bit of ice on my throat.
The halftime show, we couldn't get Taylor Swift, so we got Jason Vansel instead, ladies and gentlemen.
It's going to cost y'all money, so y'all better start Venmoing me.
Oh, this is what we've come to with our broadcast on KS95. I hope you enjoyed this. It'll probably be our last one.
Maybe I'll go viral.
Well, with all the cough medicine and whatnot, I'm afraid you already are.
I got mashed potatoes, cough drops. What else? M&Ms.
We're basically John Madden.
This is just garbage dinner.
A stoppage play. It looks like it's going to be a Lloyd Belt Automotive timeout on the field. The Tigers want to talk this one over before a big 4th down as they find themselves trailing, looking for any kind of offense here. It's 27-0. Eldon in full control. When we come back, you're listening to KS95 Sports.
It's your land, your tractor, and your time to save. Built for any task, a John Deere compact tractor can handle it all. Right now, enjoy 0% financing, cash rebates, and hard-to-beat offers only at Seidenstricker Nobi. Designed to last and trusted for generations. Mow it, move it, dig it, and get it done. Visit us at snpartners.com. Seidenstricker Nobi, your partner for the land.
Offer valid through 10/31/2025. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
No pressure, low prices.
Hi, this is Jason at Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton. I want to tell you about our award-winning collision repair department. We can repair any make or model and make it look like new. Our staff is second to none and works hard to get you back on the road as fast as possible. We offer free transportation for your convenience and peace of mind during the repair. Come see us today for all of your collision repair needs at Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton.
No pressure, low prices. That's the way we do it. Shop Hewlett. ShopHewlett.com.
Tigers to punt it away on 4th and long. It's a high punt, not going to be a return here as it goes out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 32-yard line of the Mustangs. That's where Eldon will go to work. 8:15 to play in the Seidenstricker Nobi Partners second quarter of action here. We're live at Versailles High School. Next week, Jason and I are going to take a little road trip. By little, I mean really long road trip as we travel to Butler, Missouri.
Butler.
Yeah, it's
the Battle of the Highway 52.
Is that still 52 through there?
Yeah,
wow.
52 right there, yeah.
Eldon going to work on the 32-yard line. Hines in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Long. Seam up the middle. He's got 5 yards before he was touched and winds up going forward to about the 37-yard line. Man, I tell you what, DeLong is having a career night here.
Man, he's running fast. He's hitting that hole hard. And good job, Harmon Allison, getting him down. But, man.
The other side to it is
easy 5-6 yards before they get touched.
I'm not trying to make excuses for anyone, but I will point out that, you know, this is a Mustang squad, or a Tiger squad, excuse me. They're young and not a lot of depth. I mean, Harmon playing center and then turn around for nose tackle.
That's tough.
Hines in the shotgun on 2nd and 5. He's going to prance around. The Mustangs, or excuse me, Tigers keep him hemmed in, and they're going to hit him for a sack. Who had it?
That is, we got number 55.
Big Harmon Allison with the sack. The first time I get to say that. Welcome to high school, Harmon. Your first sack on our broadcast. Proud of you, little dude.
I'm surprised he don't have a sack dance. He's out there
He will.
performing.
He's too tired to have a sack
Well, his
dance
mama
right now.
go out there and jerk him off the field, probably.
Oh, Hines was trying to escape, but the Tigers did a good job keeping him hemmed in, and we know the athlete Hines is. You got to be careful because he can bust that thing free anytime.
He's tough.
It's going to be 3rd and 9 for this Mustang offense. One out to each side, a running back on each hip. Hines fakes the handoff. He's going to roll out to the right under a little pressure, flips it out into the flat. Tigers, though, standing it up at the 37. They're going to get the stop, and Eldon, I believe, going to be forced to punt here.
Yeah. They might try to draw us off or something and call a timeout, but that was a nice little play.
Once again, you're down 27-0. You're taking wins where you can get them right now in the Tigers were able to come up with a stop.
Yeah, if you're Versailles, forget the score. Just work on the next play, try to do something positive. We're just trying to get better.
So, little discussion here between both sides, trying to get things straightened out. Oh, wow, I just realized this game is also up on Facebook. And we're everywhere.
We are?
We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on the MoSportsZone app.
We are going viral.
We're on ESPN The Ocho. We're on...
So Morgan County's got talent when I start singing here at halftime, right?
I cannot wait.
Yeah, me too.
We'll need a panel of judges and everything.
Puke buckets and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, and at the end of the first quarter, the Chiefs trail the Chargers 7-0. If you're one of those people that's recording this and don't want updates, I apologize. Oh, the Mustangs. We'll see what they do here. They're showing like they're going to go for it, but we've also seen them do this and drop back and punt.
Well,
no, Hines is going to go for it. He drops back. He's going to roll out, and they run the screen. They got the man in the flat across the 40, taking on tackles to the first down, sheds it near midfield. Who else but Cale Hammond?
Yeah, Hammond's having a heck of a game tonight, man.
Hammond went from injured last week to you want to see me fill up the stat sheet this week and gets another Martin Medal first down for the Mustangs. That was a gutsy call going for it.
That's a huge call. Versailles has got to recognize that when that quarterback's drifting backwards and all of a sudden you just happen to pop through that giant Eldon line easy, that might be a screen.
Generally is a telltale sign, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs from their own 48-yard line. They're going to go trips right, one to the left, and the shotgun is Hines. He's got DeLong on his left hip. Tigers with one safety high. Faking the handoff. Hines going to keep it. He crosses the 50, the 45, running on the left side. Cross the 40, cuts back in at the 35, barrels ahead to the 30. Hines with a 22-yard run on first down for another Martin Medal first down.
Yeah, another great run. Another tackle for Ethan Garber.
Garber and Hines. Man, we got a couple kids out here that are just putting in work this evening. I don't know what the Versailles record for tackles in a game is. I assume that Ty Ollison has it, but...
No. I believe Barry Laurie, believe it or not.
Wow.
Well, I think it was 22 or 23 in a game, or 28, or maybe that's what it was, 28.
Garber's going to have a lot at this pace. Trips right for Hines. Takes the snap. He's looking to throw on first down. Oh, and corks it on the left side. It's caught at the 30, but immediately knocked out of bounds. So a very short gain for the Mustangs as...
Did Hines throw that, or was that Atkinson? Was that little wildcat deal they did last?
You know, that might have been.
The pass was a little bit kind of an archer, and that because if that was a little bit more of a straight pass, he might have been gone.
Yeah, you've got a point there. That thing did seem to hang up in the air a little bit, but nonetheless, it'll be 2nd and 9 for this Mustang offense, threatening to put more points on the board here with 5:13 to play in the Side and Stricker Nobe partner second quarter. It's 27-0, all Eldon in this one early.
If I'm Eldon, I'm just letting that clock run and try to put this thing into half.
To the right, Brisbane comes in motion right to left, fakes the handoff. DeLong gets it going up the gut, runs into some Tigers at the 26, and a good job gang tackling by Versailles as they hold DeLong to just a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, we got Case men in there. I believe is that Artorias. Yeah, I got some Tigers. Big Case in there making a play.
Artorias already with a fumble recovery in this one. Reminder, the Lakers in action tonight with Branson. School of the Osage is playing Moberly, I believe.
Yeah, Moberly.
Bolivar's playing somebody. Tipton's playing Fairgrove. Warsaw and Adrian, I believe.
A lot of great games in the area tonight.
Hines in the shotgun, back to throw. He's going to go for the end zone. He's got Brisbane. What a throw over the top. Colin Brisbane with the 27-yard touchdown.
What a route. I mean, he ran a beautiful route, beautiful pass. That was pretty.
Man, I am more and more impressed with Hines the more he plays. I mean, not to take away from Brisbane. He ran a great route. That was beautiful. But, man, Drew Hines, this is his 2nd game of varsity football.
Well, I was told by, I don't remember who today. Yeah, he's good with his feet. He's not as strong a thrower. Well, that looked pretty strong right there.
Well, I've been told that this isn't his best sport as the extra point attempt is up and good. I've been told he's a baseball kid.
Yeah.
Well, it's 34-0, all Mustangs in this one. And we'll come back with more. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Get game day ready and save big on deals at Hy-Vee. Yoplait yogurt, just 59 cents each. Shredded cheese, 5 for $10. Boneless pork shoulder roast, only $2.98 a pound. Plus, earn stackable savings at the pump when you swing by Hy-Vee's Deli for all your game day favorites at Hy-Vee.com and in Osage Beach, Jefferson City, Columbia, and Springfield.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
Last year's success doesn't always carry over. Just ask anyone who's ever played fantasy football and regretted their first-round pick by week 2. But if you ask Kubota, continuing last year's success is a guarantee. Like the Kubota SVL 97-3 skid steer loader. Last year's SVL 2 was the best-selling in America, and this year's is only better. A more comfy all-in-one cab and 7-inch touchscreen to monitor everything. Check it out at Crown Power and Equipment. Passion, power, performance. Crown-Power.com.
Well, Eldon has not missed a beat in this one. They put 34 points up with just 4.5 minutes remaining in this second quarter. I mean, Jason, it's hard for Eldon not to be happy about their performance.
They've done it everywhere, through the air, on the ground, around the edge, up the gut. They've done it everywhere.
Ooh, and the Tigers on the kick return, they were able to pick up about 4 before 5 Mustangs on that special teams unit converged to stop the return. So Eldon's defense has been just as stout as their offense.
Yeah, they're good. They're great on defense, I thought, last week as far as just doing good assignment football.
So we'll see what the Tiger offense can get going here.
Got to get a drive.
On 1st and 10, Versailles operating from their own 35-yard line. It's going to be a handoff. No, excuse me, a fake. Quarterback going to sling one down the left side, and ooh, wow. Brisbane nearly had the pick. He soared for that thing, too.
He had it until he hit the ground, then he lost it. But yeah, that was an athletic-looking play right there.
Man, I love that afterwards he, kind of goes to shake the hand of the receiver, but I'm just going to go ahead and make a statement. You're going to call me a little crazy here. Colin Brisbane's kind of athletic.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
That was quite the play.
He wishes he had that one back. Boy, he's still down there talking about it.
He knows he should have picked that, but nonetheless, it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Sammy Haas in the shotgun, running this flex bone motion. They're going to hand it off. No, fakes the handoff. It's a pitch out to the right side. Shedding a tackle, trying to drive forward, but the Mustangs are there at the line of scrimmage. No gain. I mean, Eldon, I don't know what you do right now if you're Versailles. Eldon's defense looks phenomenal right now.
You had 9 players within about 3 yards of the ball right there. You talk about swarming to the ball, getting good team defense, man. When you get that many guys to the ball, good things are going to happen.
This has been, and we talked about how big of a game this is for both teams. You look at Eldon's district. Eldon's district is, I mean, you got some good teams in it on the top end, but it's not out of the question that Eldon could be a top seed in their district on the upper half.
And it's whoever's the hottest at the end of the season that usually does good in districts too. So,
but I mean, the concept of hosting a district game very much on the table for these Mustangs.
Oh yeah, easily.
And a timeout going to be called, Lloyd Belt Automotive timeout, going to be burned by the Tigers as they try to figure out what to do on this 3rd and 9. But we'll go ahead and hold it here for Versailles. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. Versailles did not get the best draw in districts. Generally when the defending state champion who won the state championship while missing some of their best players and now got them back this year as the #1 ranked team in their class, they're in it. Also, you have another state-ranked team in it, and Father Tolton. Then, for good measure,
4 of them in the top 10 right now, I think, in the rankings.
Yeah, then you got Warsaw, who's in the top 10 right now in that district. Yeah. Basically, Versailles' district was, hey, are you guys good at football? Cool, you can come play in this district. So, it's a tough draw. It's the Minnesota Vikings were actually delegated to that district this year, so it's going to be an interesting one. But nobody's ever told the story about the time they went and ran through the district that they should have won.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's going to be an interesting season for both of these squads. Of course, Eldon in the Tri-County, where Versailles used to be. The Tigers now playing in that Ozark Highlands Conference, where basically the rules are run it between the tackles.
Run it between the tackles, dirty old school football, and then eat twisted taters.
Man, I'm so ready to have some of those. On third down, Tigers going to pitch it out. Ian Smith trying to get the corner. He finds a gap, spins out of one tackle, but, man, you get through one Mustang, 3 more appear. It's like a magic trick.
Yeah.
And they hold Ian to a 1-yard gain. I was trying to see who that was out there. Oh, I should have already known that it was Cale Hammond with the initial impact, and it looked like Drayden DeLong was in there on it as well.
I mean, you had 8 Mustangs in on that tackle. I mean, they are absolutely flying through the ball like it's crazy.
Tigers going to be forced to punt. Brisbane, the return man, very dangerous, standing back on his own 40. Meanwhile, Mahomes back to throw. Mahomes.
They are coming.
The punt is away. Brisbane going to let it go by, and the roll will carry it to the 30, where the Tigers will touch it dead. That was tough. Mustangs nearly able to get a hand on that.
Wow, he came flying. They went for the block on that one. Number 52 over there. He's a little shaken up, but, man, he brought it. He smacked the punter pretty good, too.
Patrick Mahomes with his lowest completion percentage in the first quarter, 27%. Able to get a 6-yard gain, though, on first down. The Chiefs at the 40-yard line, their own 40. Mahomes calling some stuff out to the line. He's going to shift Pacheco over to the left side. 2 out to the right, 1 to the left for Mahomes operating from the shotgun. He drops back to throw. Chargers send heat. Oh, Chiefs were going for the screen, and he just threw it right over the head of Pacheco. Otherwise, it may have been there. First down for the Mustangs. Tight formation here from Eldon as they're going to go on the ground and they're going to sweep it out to the right side. A blocker out front. Tigers trying to rally as DeLong gets to the corner across the 40. Finally pushed out of bounds at the 42-yard line. That'll be an 11-yard gain, enough for a Martin Medal. First down.
Man. Players make plays, and Eldon's got a lot of them doing it right now.
Eldon went tight formation and said, we're just going to get everybody out to block and see what happens. 3rd and 4 for the Chiefs. They really need a first down to start picking up some momentum here. Mahomes in the shotgun. Quick throw out to Thornton, but man, what a tackle by the corner. Going to stop him just a yard shy. Does Kansas City consider going for it early in this one?
Yeah.
1st and 10, shotgun snap. Hines, he's going to hand it off. This one goes to Brisbane, trying to do some power running up the middle. He'll pick up 2. Good job by the Tigers interior D, holding him to a short gain.
Yep.
And that was a great tackle, though, by Jackson for the Chargers. Otherwise, it looked like Thornton had it.
I'm going for it.
Oh, and the Chiefs are 4th and 1. 12 minutes remaining in the second quarter of action, trailing 10-0, and they're going to go for this. Eldon looking to throw. It's thrown out into the flat, just dropped by Brisbane.
You got to catch it first. He was thinking about the run before the catch.
Oh, a handoff. Kareem Honey takes the corner. He's got the first down and more. Barreling forward. I love it. On 4th and 1, the Chiefs put Mahomes under center. You don't see that very often.
Nope, but I'm not against it. I like it. I know that some people don't, but
I like bringing in the veteran for 4th and 1. You know Kareem's not getting stopped for a loss.
No.
So the Chiefs able to move the chains, keep it alive. They're trailing 10-0 early in that game. Trips left, 1 to the right. Eldon, it's 3rd and 8 on their own 43-yard line. Hines takes a shotgun snap. He's going to keep it. Runs up the gut. He's got space across midfield. Outside to the 45. A lot of green grass ahead. He crosses the 30, 25, 20. Cuts it back in at the 15. It's a foot race, and he's going to win it. Hines calls his own number from 58 yards for the touchdown.
Wow. That's athleticism. And you could literally see it in the first 5 yards. This was going to be a huge play.
Man, Drew Hines just continues to impress as the Mustangs have put up 40 in this first half of play.
He's got to have close to 200 yards rushing already in the one half, doesn't he?
I would say. The extra point attempt. Low snap. It's settled. The kick is up.
Oh, we got it.
It's good.
Hey, great job by the holder there because that was didn't field the snap very well. Looks like he dropped it the second time.
With 1:53 to go in the Side Stricker Nobi Partners second quarter of action, it's all Eldon. They lead 41-0. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Veracruz Mexican Restaurant invites you to join them for a casual lunch or a nice family dinner out with delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine. Veracruz has a great selection of burritos, tacos, seafood, enchiladas, salads, and more, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients. Grab dinner tonight from one of their 3 locations: Veracruz on South Highway 5 in Versailles, Veracruz Jr. on Highway 52 in Stover, or on Highway 65 in Lincoln. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, a proud sponsor of local athletes. For over 140 years, the Bank of Versailles has been more than a financial institution. It's been a cornerstone of the community. Locally owned and operated since 1882, they make lending decisions right here at home by people who understand the land, the market, and the values we share. Whether you're buying a home, growing your farm, or planning your future, they offer competitive fixed rates and personalized service every step of the way. Products you need, technology you want, service you deserve. That's the Bank of Versailles difference. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So Eldon, 41 points, and we're not even through the second quarter of action. Jason, you could not have asked for a better start.
Yeah, if you're Eldon, you're doing it every which way but loose, man. So you've got to be happy.
Drew Hines has done it all on the ensuing kickoff. The Tigers not going to get a chance to return this as it bounces out of bounds at the 28-yard line. The Chiefs kind of putting a drive together. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for Kansas City as they are threatening a little bit now. I was trying to see where they're at on the field. It looks like they're on the 31-yard line of the Chargers. It's just a different cast. I see Kareem in there on 3rd and 1. I wouldn't mind a little ground and pound action. You guys are big boys. A little discussion here is they have to work out the penalty, I guess, since it went out of bounds now.
Oh, my Lord, bad snap. Yeah. How did we get rid of that? Are you kidding me?
Oh, man, but Hollywood could not fight forward for the first down.
They're lucky that wasn't a total disaster.
So after things are reset, the Tigers will start this drive on the 35-yard line, their own 35-yard line. Man in motion. It's going to be a handoff, trying to run behind the left guard. Picking up one maybe as two Mustangs converged immediately. Atkinson, one of them in there on the tackle. Garber, man, he does a lot of hard-nosed running.
Yeah, he's just a hard-nosed kid. He's a hard-nosed kid. Then he'll go to wrestling and just be a big old hammerhead out there, too.
Well, that's something you need on a football team. Somebody that can just put their nose down and go get a yard or two.
So you know how Blair Oaks is going to be tough. They're up 24-6 on last year's class. What is Luther North? Class 4.
Yeah.
State champions and ranked number 1 in Class 4 right now. Jeez. They're up 24-6.
2nd and 9 for the Tigers. In motion, it's going to be a handoff right up the gut. And once again, the Mustangs were there as soon as it is handed off. I mean, that is as well as you can defend that. It was the nose tackle on the play. I was trying to get his number, but his teammate's kind of covering his jersey up. Well, that's terrible. That's big. 66 in the middle. No, 68. 68. That's James Phillips.
That's Phillips, yeah.
I should have known. He's one of the biggest kids on the field. Big 4th and 1 here for Kansas City. Are they going to stay on the ground? They go with a tight formation. Handoff. No, Mahomes going to roll out. He's got Kareem. Kareem's got the first again.
What a play.
They've now converted 2 4th downs on this drive, both with Kareem Hunt, one in the air and one on the ground. In motion on 3rd and 9. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Oh, man. What a tackle from behind. Is that set? Was that 14?
That's at the end.
Brendan Wilson.
Wilson. He had a big game last week, I thought.
Man, Brendan Wilson with a big hit there. And it's going to be 4th and 9 for the Tigers, as that's how the first half comes to a close. It's been all Eldon in this one. They lead 41-0. Halftime show's coming up. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
The goal of the Morgan County Health Center in Versailles is to make sure you feel your best and stay that way. A few of the public health and community services available at the Morgan County Health Center include CPR and first aid training, food safety classes, educational materials and classes promoting healthy lifestyles and activities, children and adult immunizations, and nutrition for expectant mothers and young children through the WIC program. For more information, follow the Morgan County Health Center on Facebook or call 378-5438. The Morgan County Health Center at 104 West Lafayette in Versailles, connecting the community to healthy choices.
Since 1844, Kidwell Garber Funeral Home has been a part of Versailles. They've seen the community grow. They've seen the community change. But one thing remains the same. Nothing's more important than our schools. Kidwell Garber would like to take this time to salute everyone involved in keeping Versailles schools a source of pride for the community, and to the students who always strive to do their best, whether in sports or academically. You are the future. From Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Laurie.
Whoa, Central Ozarks Medical Center, your health, our mission.
COMC
KFC has been providing quality health care in central Missouri since 1979. From primary care, OBGYN, pediatrics, senior health, dental, and behavioral health. Go to centralozarks.org for a location near you or call 877-406-2662.
CONC, the healthy place to be. Custom railing stairs that gleam. Awnings made just like your dream. American Sun controls the name. Since 1985, they lead the game. Screen enclosures keep bugs at bay. Enjoy your summer every day. Family owned and local too. American Sun Control. Made for you.
We are back with the Hy-Vee halftime show. Call it what it is. It's all Eldon in this one. 41-0. The Mustangs a little slow out the gate last week against Fulton. Really struggled to get the offense going. Something changed with 3:01 left in that Fulton game that since then, that Eldon offense has been firing on all cylinders and then some.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, you got a lot of the players that, Eldon's got some great players, DeLong, Hines, obviously, and some of them, but you're also seeing a little bit extra energy tonight from kids like Cale Hammond.
Yeah.
Who's brought it on both sides of the ball, not just one. He's made some big plays on offense, on defense. So Eldon's kind of got more weapons this week than they had last.
Well, and it helps you get Hammond back from the injured list as the Chiefs in the red zone. But, man, they can't seem to get anything moving right now. I hate these little short passes. Can we not just throw it down the field once? Travis, get a little separation, man. But, yeah, you get Hammond off the injury list, and not to mention they're talking about Bryce Berensden will probably be back next week as well. So you're in a good place right now if you're the Mustangs. If you're the Tigers, what is Coach saying at halftime right now?
Just flush it. It's time to go out the second half, 0-0. Let's just try to get a first down. Let's try to get a stop. Let's when I talked to the coaches this week, I asked them a little bit about what are you going to do? What is the plan? And
we're going to see a touchdown right here.
Like Coach Stantorf told me that he goes, let's just do us. We're going to go out and just try to get better at what we do and not even worry about it. As he told me, he said, it's hard to worry about beating Eldon when you're too busy beating yourself. So let's just worry about getting better at what we do because it really doesn't matter right now. So that's all I do. Just come out and try to get better, try to make something positive, and stay healthy. Stay healthy.
Well, and it's tough when you are running a shorter roster and you have so many kids playing both ways, and it's a physical style of football we've seen here tonight. Eldon, there's no secrets about it. Eldon wants to beat you at the line of scrimmage. They want to get DeLong ahead of steam and let him do the rest. And once you think you've got it figured out how to hem in DeLong, then they're going to bounce it outside, whether it's Hines on a keeper or it's someone like Colin Brisbane with the speed he's had in the open field. And Eldon's shown they have no problem throwing that ball down the field either.
No, they can throw. When you can run it the way they're running it tonight and getting 7, 8, 9 carries where you even get touched, you're going to be able to throw the ball. But, yeah, there is no such thing as a finesse team when you got 285-pound linemen up and down the board.
By the way, Kansas City able to put 3 on the board, so they've drawn back within a touchdown. This Chiefs offense just struggling a little bit early. Here's the thing. Since we're at halftime, we got plenty of time to talk in this 20-minute halftime here. Injuries and suspensions are a bad combination for the Chiefs as they lost Xavier Worthy at the very beginning of this game. Rashee Rice, of course, serving his 6-game suspension. So right now you're left with Hollywood Brown, Thornton, who is new to the squad this year, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Travis Kelce.
That's it. You can't lose any.
But, this is a big game for Kansas City. The AFC West has belonged to Kansas City for, I don't remember what it is, 8 straight years now, something like that.
Yeah.
And that's a big deal. That's an automatic top 4 playoff seed. And, the Chiefs have found themselves in a rough way to start season 4. But the problem is your first 6 games, murderer's row. The easiest one there is the Giants, and they may have the best defensive line in all of football. So Kansas City really needs to right the ship here and get things fixed against the Chargers.
Especially coming off that Super Bowl performance. Where it was just, they got to a 3rd Super Bowl. Yeah, I got it. But that wasn't good. And you want to right that ship. You want to come out this season looking better, making a statement. And right now they're just not. They just look like a team that everybody's caught up to.
Well, I think it's going to take the line a little bit of time to get used to playing together full speed. I mean, you've got a rookie left tackle and a left guard who's been a left tackle his whole career. They'll adjust. I also think, once again, you get Rashee Rice. I don't think people realize how big of a factor he is. That guy is a top 10 caliber receiver in this league. And you take that off the field, it changes everything.
And if you go watch training camp, look, man, there's so many. These players have got so many agents and so many rules now on what you can do. It's a glorified pillow fight anymore compared to how it used to be in the old days. You barely see them ever wearing full pads. Most of the time, they're all wearing spider pads. The contact's not there because nobody wants to get the big money guys hurt.
Yeah.
So how good are you, honestly, when you don't get to see consistent full contact until game one? Because even the preseason, you're just playing sparingly. And anything that looks like that hurts, they get you back out. So really, this is like the first full contact action, sustained action for a lot of these guys. So it may take a game or two to iron some things out.
No,
especially for a new line. You got to have somebody to truck. You have to. There's no easy way to practice line except running people over.
And the thing is, the pieces are there for Kansas City. I'll be the one to say it right now. I think Juwan Taylor's days are numbered because I think Jalen Moore, who we signed initially to be our left tackle, but then the draft happened and we got to pick 31 and we were like, wait, nobody's going to take Josh Simmons, the guy that was projected to be a top 5, top 10 pick. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take him. I think that we're going to replace Juwan Taylor, but the pieces are there. Simmons looks like a monster. And next to him, Kingsley is too big to not be good eventually. And he's between Simmons and Creed Humphrey, which you want somebody to learn from. Creed Humphrey seems like a pretty good guy.
He's pretty good. He's been pretty good, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been a pretty solid center to start his career. Big Trey Smith next to him, who Trey, one thing I love about Trey is he will openly tell you one of his big pleasures in life is when he can pancakes block somebody into next week.
Yeah.
Like, if you let him out on a screenplay and he gets to light up a secondary player, he's already said he's hunting. He's looking for that corner that'll get stuck in his...
That's what every lineman loves right there, getting that pancake block, man.
Oh, he committed some war crimes against the Broncos last season. It was beautiful. And I just think once they get that shirt up, you give Mahomes time, he's going to find somebody. But I also think for Patrick, there's got to be a confidence there. You've been running for your life for the last year. You can say on paper, hey, I know the line's better, but until you've actually felt it in the game and known you were safe, you're always going to hear footsteps in the back of your head.
Until you have the trust that the line's there, you're going to be pitter-pattering a little bit too much.
Yeah.
So that takes a while.
And once again, opportunities right now, if you're a receiver for Kansas City, Rasheed's gone, Xavier's gone, make a name for yourself. Go out there right now, beat your guy one-on-one, make some space, make a couple plays. Because that's one thing through his career. It seems like Patrick, if you put in the work, you get open, he'll feed you the ball.
Hey, you don't need to be a big-time receiver. Kansas City, I mean, how many guys that he had over the years where he completed past 7 or 8, 9 guys in a game?
Oh, yeah.
All you need to do is bust your butt, get out there and try to get on that roster and get out there and get 1 or 2 plays a game. Shoot, man, Patrick Mahomes will make a star out of you.
Oh, and the Chiefs' defense going to have to keep him in a few ones till they get that figured out, but we saw him lean on the defense last year. Speaking of big games and big players, there's a game tomorrow. One of the greatest rivalries in all of college football is back. As for the first time in 14 years, those Jayhawks out of Kansas come to Faurot Field to take on the Mizzou Tigers. I mean, that is...
57-54 is what Mizzou is, I heard today, in this rivalry.
That's beautiful.
So that's, 111 years of football right there playing?
Yeah. I mean, it's a good rivalry when you have to stop playing for the Civil War. That is...
Little things like that get in the way.
I actually saw a TikTok or something where the guys were talking about this game, and they're like, wait, is it really that old? And they're like, that might be the most Midwestern thing I've ever heard. The Civil War couldn't settle your disputes. So you're like, you know what? We got to take it back to the football field.
We're going to have to go burn your town real quick, so then we'll get back to the second half.
I know that student section has been warming up the vocals for some Mr. Brightside tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen Chase Daniel was talking about, he had a picture of College Game Day, was at Mizzou and KU when it was
2007, I believe, was the glory year, the biggie.
Was that? Well, I was thinking it was 2011 when Mizzou beat KU to become the #1 team in the nation.
Was it? I thought it was 7, but I may be wrong. So
the only reason I know it was 11 is because I was a freshman in high school. But oh my gosh, how do you get that open? Jeez. Okay. Chief secondary giving me gray hairs because it's that point in the season, but nonetheless, great to have that game back. I'm honestly a little shocked because I didn't know if KU would ever actually play Kansas City in football, or not Kansas City, MU in football again. They wanted to go back to the basketball court, which makes sense. That's their bread and butter. but I wasn't sure if they'd actually see us on the gridiron again. And to be fair, that's not a cakewalk of a game. KU's got a solid team this year.
I don't care how bad KU or how bad, you know how it is. MU-KU is always going to be close. Well, who I feel sorry for, I guess, is, and I don't mean to, somebody may disagree, but this fabricated rivalry that we have since we've been in the SEC with Arkansas.
Yeah.
And now you bring Kansas back, and now Arkansas is like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Who are we going to – nobody's going to care now. Our rivalry game, just throw that trophy away that we have.
The only reason we hated Arkansas is because they had Kansas in their name. That's it. That was –
yeah.
You were guilty by association without knowing it.
Now that we brought Kansas back, I feel like Arkansas may be a little lonely on the edge of town standing over there with nobody wanting to play with them anymore.
They very well might be. I don't know. I was trying to explain it to a friend of mine the other day who's not from Missouri, and they were asking me, like, why do you guys hate KU? And I stopped, and I was like, because they're KU.
Because we were born and told to.
Yeah, I'm like, there's not like a specific reason. Like, it was taught to you at an early age. You can be anything you want in life as long as you're not a Jayhawk. Like, that's it.
It's just what it is. I learned how to hate KU through Norm Stewart.
Oh, boy, he was good at it.
He was the best ever at hating KU in very creative ways. And I love Norm Stewart, so I hate KU now.
I love that Storm and Norman had the practice back then of when we go to Kansas, we will stop and get fuel and food and everything at the state line. We will spend all of our money, get a hotel there. You don't spend a dime once you travel to Kansas.
A dime in Kansas.
And give him his
credit.
credit.
He still feels the same way.
Oh, not only him. Coach Gates has the same practice with his boys, and I absolutely love that. My big thing with Kansas, and I will tell any KU fan that ever wants to hear it, my beef was very simple. They were the dirtiest cheaters in basketball that I've ever seen. When you're going to go ahead and pay your players under the table, a.k.a. Joel Embiid, and everybody knows you did it, and then you're like, well, I don't know why you think we cheat. And it's like, come on. You literally put it in your coach's lifetime contract that if he gets suspended, he still gets his full salary. It's like, you were literally planning on getting caught cheating.
Planning on getting caught cheating, yeah.
But it's all right. James Naismith made the game there, so they get to do what they want.
You know, nobody likes hate. Hate's an ugly word, but man, in sports, hating somebody always makes the games better.
It does.
I mean, hate is actually a positive thing, I think, whenever rivalries.
You know what I miss? I despise them with a passion, but I miss when the Raiders played in the black hole.
Oh, yeah.
You hated going there, but
hit
you
with a
loved
battery. I mean, it's like, good God.
It's amazing. There's
car bumper. Somebody throws a bumper off of Buick out there onto the field.
It was great because, like, when you won, the crowd, like, you could feel how they felt about you. There's a picture somewhere of Jamal Charles in his 5-touchdown game in the black hole, and on his 5th one, the crowd is all giving him a certain gesture simultaneously, like 1,000 of them, and Charles is just, like, standing in front of them like, I love this. Give me more.
My Lord, that was an awful place to have to play. That and the old Cleveland dog pound back in the original days. I mean, you're going to get hit with something.
The only thing worse than the black hole was actually Al Davis's son's haircut. That is
And you know, I want to tell that guy, man, I don't know if you know this, but they invented something called a mirror. And if you would just look in it for a second.
You would think he'd know.
You should have some kind of regret. I think
he's got enough money, I guess he can.
Then again, I guess he looks down at his wallet and goes, I really don't need a mirror. So
that's fair.
I'm looking at Benjamin Franklin. Why would I look at a mirror?
Oh, you can get more phenomenal sports insight when we come back. This is the Hy-Vee halftime show. You're listening to KS-95 Sports.
Oh, man, look at this bozo. He thinks he's gonna have a day at the lake with his family.
Wait till they see what we built last night, dude.
He thinks his lake home is nice.
And he thinks he's like master angler.
Oh, please. I caught 7 moths last night.
All right, dude, here he comes,
All right, I'm gonna try to get in his mouth, dude.
Welcome to the lake, dude.
Nasty lake spiders on your dock? Not your friend. Your friend in the pest control business is Steve with Steve's Pest Control.
I'm Steve, your friend in the pest control business. Pests are relentless and persistent. That's why they're called pests. When any of my crew from Steve's Pest Control come to solve your pest problem, the problem will be solved. I guarantee it.
Now you got a friend in the pest control business. Steve's Pest Control.
In a world where energy powers your every moment, One company dares to go beyond keeping the lights on. Hitachi Energy in Jefferson City is looking for new team members with manufacturing skills. If you have experience in welding, painting, cabinet assembly, and can operate a fork truck, then you can join a team that inspires progress. Change your future today at Hitachi Energy. Go to hitachienergy.com and click on careers.
Hi, I'm Jason Blankenship, owner of Jason Blankenship CPA LLC. As the year quickly draws to a close, it's time to start thinking about tax planning strategies for your farm and business. We are happy to meet with you and help you see where things stand for the year. We can also give you advice on ways to spend money to help you grow your business, all while maximizing your tax savings. No matter what your tax, payroll, or accounting needs are, Jason Blankenship CPA LLC has got you covered. Celebrating 10 years of service to the Central Missouri area and looking forward to many more, give us a call at 573-557-2417 or stop by and see us at 401 East North Street in Eldon.
Back at the Hy-Vee halftime show, I'm Colton Taylor reminding you you can't guard Keenan Allen with a linebacker. Just letting you know. Oh, the Chiefs playing on YouTube right now. Also on YouTube is this matchup between the Eldon Mustangs and the Versailles Tigers, where Eldon has ran the ball at will today. Drayton DeLong having a phenomenal game, as is Drew Hines. And for that matter, Colin Brisbane. They've all played very well. Actually, if we're going to go down that list, I got to throw in Cale Hammond as well.
Cale Hammond, man, big half.
He's done it on both sides of the ball.
Both sides, yeah. Had a great game so far.
For the Tigers, I mean, that first drive or two, they were able to get a stop. They moved the ball a little bit, showed some promise, but it just seems like the battle in the trenches has went the way of the Mustangs since then.
Yeah, look at them. I mean, man for man, they're huge, and they can move. My Lord, I don't know what you do with a line like that. That was all week what I kept thinking and telling some of the coaches, how you going to handle this line? I mean, they're just going to wear on you. And Hines, he'll be right behind him, and that's asking an awful lot out of a young defense.
Well, I got to tell you, in the pregame when I was talking with Coach Griffin, I asked him, does the rain change anything? Which it really hasn't rained much this evening. We had a chance of some drizzle and whatnot, but I asked him if that would change anything, and there was almost a little grin on his face as he said, no, that doesn't affect our game plan at all.
Nope, if you're good at running, you love the rain.
Yeah, that's one the coach was probably over there going, can it rain more? How do we make that happen? It's, and that's there's nothing wrong with that, because there will come a time later in the year when maybe the passing game's not there, the other team's got a little more speed, especially when you see a squad like Hallsville always has fast kids.
Yep.
People like that. Well, that's fine. That speed doesn't matter when you can go back to the rough and tumble football and just push somebody out of the way. There's always going to be a place for that.
Yep.
We saw it for years with a few different NFL teams that they would just absolutely wear you out just running the ball. I mean, I hate to bring them up, but I look at Philly. I'm not a fan of the tush push, honestly, but I will say it's just smash mouth. It's
just smash mouth football. Get lower than your opponent and get off the ball.
They basically announced, this is what we're going to do. If you want to meet us in the hole and stop us, go for it. I don't think you can.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is just stop it, and then it's not a thing anymore.
And that's the case here in the second half. Can the Tigers make some adjustments and try to get some positive movement going on in this one, or is Eldon going to continue with their ways and add to their lead?
If I'm Eldon, I mean, what is it? It's Mercy Clark, I forgot. Does it start right after halftime in football?
Third quarter.
It's after third quarter? I was thinking it was different than basketball for some reason. But I know basketball's always fourth quarter. But if I'm Eldon, I just run it, keep the clock running, stay healthy, next game.
Eldon will kick off, start this half. It's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Chargers. Herbert going to be flushed out of the pocket. A little underhand flip. It falls incomplete, so that'll make it 3rd and 11. The Chiefs trying to get the Chargers off the field to end the half. Maybe have enough time to go get in field goal range themselves.
Basketball staff down there doing those stats on the sideline tonight. SB and Pryor and the legend, Mr. Williams.
I hope somebody double checks those stats. Oh, I say that with love. Great group of guys down there. Look forward to seeing their squad.
Oh, they're fun dudes, man. They're fun dudes.
Competitive bunch as well. Eldon set to kick off. The American Sun Control third quarter is underway. And another one that we're going to see hop out of bounds. That'll bring out another penalty flag. So if Eldon's done anything wrong, it would be 2 kickoffs that went out of bounds. Did they convert that? No, it's 4th and down. It's 4th. Okay.
Should be 4th, yeah.
So the Chiefs going to hold them to a field goal. Worst case scenario, make this a 10-point game going into the half, but also That's 15. I want to see 1-5 get them in field goal range, which for Butker's like, I don't know, 70 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers from their own 35-yard line. Once again, it is 41-0, all Eldon in this one. The Chargers line up for a 36-yard field goal attempt. Clean snap, clean hold. Kick is up, and it is good. Chargers go up 13-3. On 1st down, looking to throw, uncorking one, but it's picked off by the Mustangs secondary across midfield. Got blockers up front at the 40. Cuts it back in at the 35 to the 30. A stiff arm at the 25. Stays on his feet at the 20. Cuts it back in at the 15. Finally dragged down at the 10-yard line. What a return on the play. That was Damian Fisher.
Nice job, young man.
Well,
tough return.
If you're Versailles, that is not the way you wanted to start the first half. If you're Eldon, that is absolutely how you want to start it.
The exclamation point you want to put on this deal.
Man, that Eldon secondary, the second that Fisher made that pick, he had blockers out front ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
So Eldon going to start this in the Crown Power Case IH red zone, threatening to score the 10-yard line. Hines in the shotgun with a back on each hip, takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. Brisbane trying to get to the outside. He's got a little space, reaching for the edge. He's got it. Colin Brisbane. 1 play, 1 run, 1 touchdown, and the Mustangs add to their lead.
Yeah, Tigers just don't have that kind of speed, I don't think, on their team to catch a kid like Brisbane.
Man, Brisbane, he started on the inside, was very patient with that run.
Yeah.
And just once he strung it out, I mean, you're not catching that kid. 47-0 in this American Sun Control third quarter of action. Mustangs will go for the extra point. Low snap, it's set. The extra point attempt is up, and it is good. So the Mustangs wasting no time off the interception. That was reeled in by Damian Fisher, and then a house call from 10 yards out by Colin Brisbane. We'll be back with more of the American Sun Control third quarter. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Since 1991, Capital Monuments and the Atterbury family has served and supported the Mid-Missouri area. They've been offering generations of memorial experience by designing and creating the highest quality monuments. At Capital Monuments, they specialize in creating personalized and lasting tributes, from pre-need and at-need family memorials to military and community tributes. Come in and talk with one of their monument design specialists. They're located west of Jefferson City in Apache Flats, or visit capitalmonuments.com for photo samples. Capital Monuments, the tribute that lasts forever.
With a Citizens Bank debit card, you'll never have to wonder if your check will be accepted. Hi, this is Ryan Pryor from Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles. You can use your card anywhere a MasterCard debit card is accepted. To make purchases at your favorite merchant, get cash in an ATM, or to make a purchase online. Your purchases will be deducted from your checking account and will appear on your monthly statement. Ask for an application. Member FDIC.
A hometown bank, a hometown friend.
Versailles on the return off the ensuing kickoff, and the Eldon special teams got to put a stop to that at the 31-yard line. Jason always finding a way to put a positive spin on anything, and once again,
that's what I'm known for, Mr. Positivity Sunshine.
We mentioned it earlier in the broadcast. Brown recluse do not make a good pet. They just, if they do, you got to have a muzzle.
They
for
don't
them.
make a very good sock either. You found.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that does not feel good for real. That's like I said. If I just had a little bitty muzzle I could put on him, it wouldn't be a problem. But you know, that's.
Have a new segment next week of How's Colton's foot. We're just going to keep checking in on it and seeing if it's still there.
Mahomes going to uncork one down the right sideline. He's got a man.
Nice catch.
Oh, that's what I wanted to see, if they could get into field goal range. They're going to go quick, fast, and in a hurry with 30 seconds left. You're asking yourself, Colton, what game are you calling? I'm calling them both. Chiefs quickly to their line of scrimmage at the 33-yard line. It's going to be a spike ball. That's going to bring 21 seconds left. Can the Chiefs get points on the board before the half, trailing by 10? Versailles in the shotgun on their own 35. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff right up the gut, trying to bounce it outside, but 5, 10, 11, 13 Mustangs converge. Don't ask me how, because there's only 11 on the field.
You had 10 in on the tackle right there. That is what Eldon Mustang defense does right there.
Thornton with a beautiful play.
Yeah,
I mean,
nice.
Mahomes just lays it in there, and a great job by Trey Smith to buy in some time, but Thornton made the catch. A reminder, no Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. He went out after just 2 or 3 plays, got clothesline and a shoulder injury, but the Chiefs threatening from the 33-yard line of the Chargers. 21 seconds to go in no time. timeouts left. 2nd and 10. Mahomes back to throw. Uncorks one on the right side. It's tipped out of bounds. Was looking for Hollywood Brown. You got to be careful here because if this thing goes down in bounds, you could run that clock out and not get anything. So
yeah,
it's going to be 3rd and 10 with 17 seconds remaining in the first half for the Chiefs. I mean, worst case scenario, you got to get 3 here, leave it a 1-touchdown game. But it was nice to see a deep throw from Mahomes.
Just something to wake that stadium up, get them people cheering.
That's what Thornton does. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. Yep. So they're going to put one receiver out. Little motion from this flex bone. It's going to be a handoff, trying to run up the gut, and, I mean, it's just a wall from Eldon. Nothing there. Mahomes back to throw and a false start. I'm guessing Jawan Taylor.
Yeah, those Eldon big boys start wearing on you after a while with size and strength like that.
It's going to be 3rd and long for the Tigers. Was I right? It was indeed Jawan Taylor. I'm begging you, put Jalen Moore in the game, please. Jawan Taylor with his, 3rd penalty of the first half. Glad to see he's in midseason form.
Well, we don't lead the league in penalties on accident, Colton. So
I don't know.
He has refined his game.
It's going to be 3rd and 15. The Chiefs were in easy field goal range, and they said, Harrison, we want to make it tougher on you.
Well, they're all about the drama.
There's a lot of truth to that. 3rd and 9 for the Tigers, operating from their own 34-yard line. And if we got a new quarterback in? Oh, it's a high snap over the head. It's going to be picked up at the 20. The Mustangs converging, and, man, Ian Smith tried to make a play off the bobbled fumble, but Eldon met him in the backfield with the big hit. It was Landon Green, just a freshman, delivering what might wind up being the Central Ozark Medical Center healthy hit of the game.
Yeah, I think you're seeing Eldon cycle in some of these youngsters.
I look down, now it's 3rd and 21. The Chiefs out of field goal range. Let's do it upright.
There you go.
Mahomes got to at least get him back into a chip shot for Butker here with 17 seconds to play in the half. Mahomes in the shotgun, drops back to throw. He's going to go to the outside. The catch is made, Noah Gray, and it's going to be a punt. The Mustangs looking to return from the 50. Across the 45, cut back in at the 40. Man, a big tackle from behind.
Big Harmon.
Harmon Ollison going where no big man should go, to the air, and just absolutely making a big play. Harrison Butker from way downtown puts in the field goal.
How far was that?
Yeah, a long ways. He kicked that one from the United States, and it's good in Brazil. Chiefs draw within 7 as the first half comes to a close. 13-6 the score in that one, available on YouTube. Eldon will take back over here.
Rough half.
Yeah. We've got 7:10 to play here in this third quarter of action. Mustangs lead 48-0. I think we might have a new look for Eldon as well.
Yeah, I think they're getting their youngsters in.
That's Ethan Bennett in at quarterback. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff. Trying to bounce to the outside. A stiff arm, but a good job dragging him down on the carry. Looks like that was going to be Nolan Kidd, freshman running back. So we're going to see some future Mustangs out here right now.
See some of the pups. Boy, they definitely look smaller than the big boys, don't they?
I will say this. I give a lot of props to Coach Griffin because, it's early in the third. You're not even halfway through the third. You could have kept your starters in for another series, and I don't think anybody would have been shocked and then go to the fourth. Instead, he said, we're up 48. I'm going to let the young guys go get some reps and play a half.
That's a classy coaching staff over there. Eldon Versailles got too much history for him to try to demean anybody or anything like that. We better guard this receiver out here.
So on 2nd and 8, it's going to be a handoff up the gut. Oh, big run. It's going to be at least 5 or 6. The pile is stood up, though, by the Tigers secondary. Head to the 34-yard line of Versailles. That'll make it 3rd and short. On the carry again, I believe, was Nolan Kidd. So some valuable playing time for these freshmen right now.
Honestly, Versailles is probably a JV team. We got one senior and, a couple of juniors, I think, and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, for all purposes, we are a JV team, so our boys, Versailles boys, get to play somebody their age here for a little bit.
It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Mustangs. In the shotgun, Ethan Bennett. He's got 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Halfback on his hip. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff. No. Bennett going to keep it. Tigers were not fooled as he is immediately tied up. I believe that was that Ty Madole?
My eyes are not working. It's gotten too dark in here.
I believe that was 58, Ty Madole.
I think you're right.
I'm not used to
flashlight going here.
I'm not used to hearing that, Jason.
That's awesome. I have no flashlight. Can't turn the flashlight on.
Jason is struggling with technology, ladies and gentlemen.
Could anything go my way this week at all?
I'm struggling with my foot. He's struggling with a flashlight. We have a great broadcast going. It's 4th and 3 for this young Mustang offense. Oh, a flashlight. Cool.
We have white.
The cavemen would be proud.
I like cavemen. I have.
Oh, trips right, one to the left. In the shotgun is Bennett. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to the right side.
Nice
a lane
play.
there across the 30. Oh, sheds a tackle at the 25, ahead to the 20, 15, 10, stays in bounds.
Nice play.
Finally dragged down at what looks like the 80-yard line. Big run there from Nolan Kidd for a Martin Metal first down all the way into the Crown Power Case IH Red Zone.
That was a great run. Fought through the contact, shook it off, and just kept going and got down that field.
Man, young man making a big play. He did. He shed that one tackle. It was, I mean, that's the thing, though. You can't just grab the jersey and expect to bring somebody out, especially these kids from Eldon.
No, they're tough. They got a weight room, and they put in some work, man. They're big, strong kids all the time.
So 1st and goal for the Mustangs from the 8-yard line of the Tigers. Man in motion. It's going to be a handoff between the tackles. Cross the 5. Stood up at the 3. The Mustangs trying to push the pile. They do all the way down to the 1-yard line. Nolan Kidd, he's doing some work here for Eldon.
Grinding.
I got to love the fact Eldon does not hide what they're going to do. They're like, hey, we're going to run this football. We can't tell you where. We're going to run it.
Who are they going to fool at this point? I mean, Eldon is what Eldon is.
2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. An update out of Tipton. Fairgrove 21, Tipton 7 at the half. Two of the best teams in the state of Missouri. That very well could be a Final Four preview for that matter. I don't know how the bracket lays out. Thanks for the update, by the way. Oh, Fairgrove has lost their quarterback for the game, and Eldon has found the end zone again. I pulled my head, Jason. Was it keeper? They handed off.
They handed it off. Number
was that Nolan Kidd then, 28?
I don't think so. But I don't think so. I thought the last number was a 0 of some sort, 20 or 40 or something like that.
28 was out there is the only reason
but
I say that.
It very well might have been.
Either way, it's
Lord knows I can't see.
It's 6 more for the Mustangs. I apologize, folks. Not trying to be rude, but they're on the other side of the end zone. It is kind of tough to see jersey numbers at this point in the evening. But either way, chalk up 6 more for Eldon. The extra point attempt is up. And it is good. Man, kicker having a good day on the extra points.
Doing all right.
Eldon increases their lead 55-0 with 2:58 to play in the American Sun Control third quarter. We'll be back with more. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
When you're looking for a new furnace or air conditioner, price is important, but warranty, reliability, and efficiency are big factors too. At DeGraff & Reed Heating and Cooling, you'll receive very competitive pricing on the industry-leading AirEase products. Every AirEase product is built on 80 years of experience, testing, and research. Servicing the Lake and Jefferson City areas for nearly 15 years, DeGraff & Reed Heating and Cooling for reliable products offered by reliable people called DeGraff & Reed Heating and Cooling.
Looking for a new place to call home? Dunn Property Management is now taking applications for move-in ready new construction units in Eldon. Enjoy hassle-free living with rent that includes snow removal and lawn care. Locally owned and operated, Dunn Property Management offers a full-time maintenance staff and office manager, so you're always taken care of. Close to churches, shopping, and parks, your perfect home is waiting. Stop by 1203 South Business 54 in Eldon or call 573-569-1200. That's 573-569-1200 for Dunn Property Management. In the heart of the community, Lloyd Belt Automotive continues to grow, driven by their love for neighbors like you. With a large selection of premium low-mileage vehicles, they're here to fuel your excitement. Whether it's hard-working trucks or spacious SUVs that blend luxury with comfort, find your dream ride and save thousands. Every vehicle on the lot passes through a rigorous 172-point inspection, ensuring reliability. Plus, enjoy peace of mind with their complimentary 12-month, 12,000-mile powertrain warranty, all without those pesky dealer fees. Live free, go anywhere with Lloyd Belt Automotive.
Hey guys, Colton Taylor here. Sports season keeps me running, but I can keep up with it thanks to Versailles Total Fitness. Their 24-hour gym means I can always find time to get in a workout. Their spacious gym with free weights, cable machines, 4 new treadmills, and even an assisted dip and pull-up machine makes reaching your fitness goals easier. You can become a healthier you today at Versailles Total Fitness at 131 North Monroe, or just give them a call at 573-789-6800.
We're back after the kickoff. The Tigers able to take that up to the 34-yard line, their own 34-yard line. That's where they will start this first drive in the American Sun Control third quarter of action. Just trying to get a look there. Who is the quarterback for the Tigers right now?
Is that number? I'm not sure who they have running. Is that?
We'll have to try to get a look. As he is under pressure, looking to scramble. Ooh, a big hit in the backfield. Ooh. Man, that beat for the Eldon D-line, that is a lot of size. Number 3 for the Tigers, that's Grant Cole.
Oh, that's Grant. Okay.
Yeah, 5'6" and 115. That is a tough spot to be, as I don't know who the kid was that hit him, but he looks like he's about 6'3" and 260.
Yeah, look at Grant over there getting the play call from Coach Stantorf. I mean, he's a little bitty dude. He's a tough kid.
It's not very often that I can tell you that the kid that tackled Grant was 2 of Grant or more. And that's not an exaggeration. He was legitimately 2 of Grant or more. So it'll be 2nd and 13 for this Tiger offense. One receiver split out to each side. This flex bone motion from right to left. They're going to pitch it out on the right side. Mustangs read to get to the backfield, but a nice cut back inside to get to the line of scrimmage, but not much more. As on the carry for the Tigers, that was Cash Boycourt.
Eldon D-line doing a nice job getting flat and pursuing from that backside and making plays.
It's going to be 3rd and long for the Tigers. In case you're wondering, Chiefs YouTube game is at halftime after a 59-yard field goal from Harrison Butker. So I will say this, the Chiefs did what I asked. If they could get into range and get some points, do I like that they got all the penalties after the long throw? No, but you know what? You got what you needed. Clean it up at halftime. 3rd and maybe 14. It's a pitch out for the Tigers, trying to get to the edge, but man, that Eldon secondary closes quick, and a big hit from number 28, Nolan Kidd. We saw him run the ball well. What is it with Eldon? If you can run the football, you can play good defense too.
He came down on that good, man. That was a nice job. Tough play.
Great play by Nolan Kidd, stuffing the run. So the Tigers now staring at a 4th and 17. 4th and 16, something like that. I assume you got a punt.
Eldon plays a lot. I mean, I've said it before, but they just play good fundamental defense, man. Their kids are. We got a.
Well, it's the end of the
bag
third
of
quarter.
Fries, a Tiger, an AD.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What is?
We're going to hold it here as we're about to have a race at the end of the third quarter before we move into the 4th quarter of action. And
where's Mayor McCheese? We got to get McDonald's has got to bring back Mayor McCheese.
That's a bag
or
of
at
fries?
least a couple of fry guys. I don't know what it is.
No, that's a hay bale with a smiley face.
It's a hay bale.
It's a
stale marshmallow. I'm not.
That's an Aaron Allen.
What is it? It's the Sonic guy. I don't know what the Sonic guy is.
Oh, I really thought it was a happy.
It's a tater tot.
Oh, I thought it was a happy hay bale.
Maybe it's a tater tot.
Either way, it's about to race a Tiger. Never thought I'd be saying that. Who are you taking, the Tiger or the tot?
I'm going with the Tiger.
Okay.
Somebody told me who it was, and I think the kid's fast.
Oh, I don't know. It's a neck-and-neck race.
Yeah,
as they cross the 50, the Tiger's starting to put a little gap to it. They're across the 30. The tot trying to close the distance.
That tot is coming on.
But the Tiger reaches pay dirt first. Good race between the Tiger and the tot.
Who won?
I think the Tiger by a nose.
Man, the Tiger just by the tip of his nose.
Wow, what a race. I never thought a potato and a jungle cat could be so entertaining.
No, that's no joke.
I still think it's a hay bale, though.
Well, maybe.
Also, where was Mr. Allen? Why wasn't he involved in the race? An athletic director, a tater tot, and a Tiger get into a foot race after the third quarter.
Sounds like starting off a joke. A Tiger, a tater tot, and an athletic director walk into a bar.
Who reached the end zone first? Oh, man. We've played 3 quarters as we enter the Jason Blankenship CPA 4th quarter of action. All Eldon in this one as they're pitching a shutout at the moment, 55-0 against Versailles. Looking like the Mustangs going to go to 2-0 on the season. Versailles going to have to punt here on 4th and long. Punt is away. Eldon thinking about the return. Instead, they're going to let it hit. It rolls across midfield, across 45, and it will be down at the 43-yard line of the Mustang. Honestly, probably a smart play there. It was Silas Reed, the freshman, back, and he could have tried to get it, but would have been a bit of a move. Can you dance like that?
Is this Shakira? Is that who that is?
Might be. I don't know.
Mercy.
That's I can't dance like that, so I don't know.
Well, I would. Yeah,
I don't know.
I could. It just wouldn't look the same.
This is such a weird
You would
night.
probably think I was having a seizure or something.
Eldon back on offense on their own 43 in the shotgun. It's going to be a handoff running to the right side. A little
Look
room
at
to
that.
work. My
My
goodness.
Lord.
That is explosive speed for a 14-yard gain. Who was that young man?
I'm not sure. We'll probably lose his number. Is it number 10? Was that number 10? I think so. They're patting him on the back.
If that's the case, that's Jace Moyeda, the freshman running back. Boy, okay, is it a rule? If you're an
They all
Eldon,
look the same, but they run hard.
every one of them are sprinters.
That is a tater tot. Look at it. It's right there. It's got to be a tater tot.
It's a very happy tater tot. I still think it's a hay bale. Look at the top of that thing.
I still need Mayor McCheese. Or the Hamburglar.
The Hamburglar.
I like the Hamburglar.
Yeah, get the Hamburglar.
Robble, or whatever. Isn't that what he said?
I think it was what Grimace said.
Grimace. That was Grimace. Yeah, Grimace. What was a Grimace?
And the shotgun Mustang handoff trying to get to the left side. A little room to work across the 40, the 35, up to the 30, 25, out to the 10, or 15, excuse me. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. No mistaking that one. A 20, or oh my gosh, I'm getting myself confused now. Nolan Kidd.
He done all right this half.
You said I was confused when you said this kid or it's kid. I thought you were like, oh, this kid. No, this kid, it's kid. However you want to say it. Nolan Kidd's having a game. That's another Martin Metal first down all the way into the Crown Power Case IH red zone. Eldon is threatening to go for 60.
That official was down there right with him, neck and neck, too.
Well, the tater tot should have tried racing him. From the 10 in the shotgun. Is Eldon going to stay on the ground? Oh, mess up on the handoff. Quarterback going to keep it. He cuts it back in, dives 40, still picks up 4.
Works for 5 yards.
I mean,
you know it's going your way when you accidentally get 5 yards doing the wrong thing.
There was a point in that handoff. The quarterback and the running back looked at each other like, wait, are you supposed to have the ball or am I?
Somebody's got to take it.
Oh, goodness. On the exchange, I believe that's Ethan Bennett still in there at quarterback. Well, I could be wrong, actually. No, that is still Bennett. Okay. Bennett gets the play call in. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line for the Mustangs. This clock is going to go pretty quick. About 8 minutes and 46 seconds is how long it'll take for this game to end, with the only stoppages being off of scores or timeouts. Bennett in the shotgun takes the snap, hands it off, running behind the guard, just losing some footing, but still diving forward. Oh, they're going to say he got stopped at the line, so the Tiger defense able to hold up strong.
Man, those young kids, they just run.
Yeah.
There's no timidness to any of them.
Maybe the tater tot scared them, and now they just feel like somebody's following them, so they run a little faster. Because I'm not going to lie, it scared me a little bit. That tater tot is way too happy.
Well, if you turn around in your timeout huddle and you see a tater tot and a tiger run by, you're probably wondering, what kind of show we at here?
I want to run quicker just to get out of here.
Yeah.
3rd and goal from the 5. Bennett in the shotgun takes the snap, a handoff, running behind the right guard. Once again, we've seen that back-to-back plays. But, I mean, just lost his footing. Honestly, I believe if the back had kept his footing, he probably would have scored. I think that one was Stephen Reyes.
Get those knees up, man. Get those knees up.
How many freshman running back does Eldon have?
They have a stable full.
They really do. Stable full of young Mustangs ready to go. It's going to be 4th down for Eldon. Of course, they're going to go for it here. 4th and goal from the 3. Can the Tigers get a stop and keep Eldon out of the end zone? It's going to be Bennett in the shotgun. 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. I wonder if this is... I just got to believe this is staying on the ground.
It's got to.
Bennett takes the snap, a handoff right at the gut, cut move inside, 6 more for the Mustangs, and this comes at the hands of Stephen Reyes, the freshman. Eldon found their offense, every last bit of it, and some they didn't even know was there.
They got some players coming, man.
7 minutes to go in the Jason Blankenship CPA.
Maybe I was wrong, but I felt like the varsity was already kind of young anyway. And then you got these youngsters coming, too.
Extra point attempt, lined up. Good snap, good place. Line drive kick, and it's good. So tell you what, the kicker for the Mustangs, have a night, man. Have a night. It's 62-0 with 7 minutes to go in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter of action. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Take your softball and baseball skills to the next level. The Shed is Eldon's own indoor hitting facility that features 2 full cages with screens, tees, and pitching lanes. You'll love their top-of-the-line pitching machine that throws a variety of speeds with precise locations to perfect your swing. The Shed also has a workout facility. You can add it to your cage rental or just purchase as a regular membership. Open Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 8, and Saturday and Sunday from noon to 8. Look for the big white building across from Gerb's in Eldon. Book times now on Facebook at The Shed LLC. See you at The Shed.
Excellence isn't a word we use lightly. It's earned through decades of dedication to our patients and community. Because of this, Lake Regional has been selected to join the Mayo Clinic Care Network. In other words, world-renowned excellence sees the same excellence in us. Lake Regional Health System. Excellence lives here. Learn more about our new collaboration at lakeregional.com/Mayo.
A full-service graphics company, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising does it all, from screen printing, offset printing, and promotional advertising to custom-built trophies and awards. It's where they do it the right way. Check out their Facebook page for their monthly special, and don't forget they offer online stores for all your group and activities needs. Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, across from the Family Center on Highway 52 East in Versailles. Call 573-378-5775.
Polylift boat lifts. In 1975, Gerald Ford was president, gas was 53 cents a gallon, and Saturday Night Live debuted. It's also the year Polylift boat lifts was born. 50 years later, Polylift is still the best boat lift you can own. Trust Polylift, built with quality and integrity for 50 years. Remember, for the last 50 years and the next 50 to come, you know what they say.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
I just watched the Chiefs come out of the tunnel in Brazil for the second half. They look a little different. They look a little angry. I don't know what Coach Reed said, but he stopped them before they ran onto the field and gave one last comment to the whole team before they took off out. I'm hoping that maybe there was a business meeting at halftime and you're about to see it implemented.
Well, sometimes you just got to remember you're the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's time to start acting like the Kansas City Chiefs.
We'll see if the Versailles Tigers can act like the Kansas City Chiefs here as they start this drive from their own 24-yard line. Shotgun snap, a little confusion on the handoff, but finally going up the gut. But the Eldon defense just...
Too much. I mean, it's just too much.
Starter, backup, it doesn't matter in Eldon. They've got size. That is a sophomore, Adam Bennett, defensive lineman.
And even these kids, yeah, they're not near the size of their starters, but they're also younger. But when you look at the frame on these boys,
they're going to be big.
They're going to hang some muscle on these boys. They're going to look different here real soon.
Oh, boy. We got a good old-fashioned shootout up north. Tipton's tied it up with Fair Grove at 21 apiece.
No kidding.
I guarantee you things are rocking up there with the Cardinals. That's a huge, huge game between two of the best in the state of Missouri. 5 minutes to play in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter of action. 2nd and 9. Versailles with the ball. It's all Eldon in this one. Handoff. No, they're going to pitch it out to the right side, trying to get to the corner. But, man, Eldon gives another staying on his feet and trying to fight forward. And there's 4 Mustangs waiting. I can't get over how disciplined Eldon has been on the edge tonight.
No, they are very, very disciplined. Their defense is disciplined. They stay home. They do their assignments. No, I mean, that, and credit, I'm not sure who the defensive coaches are, but credit to Eldon's coaching staff. That's straight-up coaching right there, just good coaching.
It's going to be 3rd and 11 after a loss on the play. That Eldon defense has just been stifling. Versailles trying to get a play call in here. Chargers have the first possession of the second half. And, boy, the Chiefs' defense stepping up as it's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Chargers. They really sent the house there on 3rd down.
Just play with some passion and emotion, man. Just get after it.
One thing I love about Specs, he won't blitz a lot in the first half. He wants to figure out what you're going to do. Then he'll hit you in the second half when you don't have time to adjust.
Yeah.
Oh, staying on the ground are the Tigers. Run to the left side. A little space there across the 30. Dragged down from behind after a nice 9-yard gain. Man, I'm getting old. I can't see a jersey.
That is Aiden Vera.
Aiden Vera. Well, nice carry by Vera. Gets the Tigers, makes it 4th and manageable. On 3rd and long, Karloftis almost got to him. A deep ball from Herbert, 50-50, and it falls incomplete. What's the flag? McDuffie had him locked up. tell me it's a hold on the Chargers. Because I think George was coming off the edge, and they got a piece of him. Herbert's still out there. It is a hold on the Chargers. Get off the field, Bolts. Furious George has already got a sack in this game. He got a big contract in the offseason, and I'm pretty certain that he took the right tackle to the woodshed on that one. So it'll be 4th and 1. Man, 21-21, Tipton and Fairgrove. You think the crowd's loving that one?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I know they sold that place out.
You probably go outside this press box and hear them screaming.
With 3:05 to go in this game, there's going to be a Lloyd Belt Automotive timeout as, let's just be honest, we're just deciding the final score here. It's 62-0. With 3:05, we got the young guys on the field right now. We'll take a quick break and come back with the remainder of this fourth quarter. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Building season is here and a great time to visit Martin Metal for the next agricultural, residential, or commercial project on your list. Trusted throughout the heartland, they continue offering only the top quality products in the industry, which ensures beauty and durability for years to come. When in need of a post frame or a stud frame building, you can depend on the dedicated professional staff to help you get your job moving forward. Call 573-378-4050 and speak with a professional today. That's 573-378-4050 or check us out online at martinmetal.com.
Hi, I'm Brandon, and welcome to Gladstone Cove Boat Trailer Sales. Do you need a trailer to get your boat out of the water? Maybe just a replacement trailer. Or considering selling your boat and you know a trailer will help get it done. We carry 11 lines of high-quality boat trailers, and if we don't have what you need, we also build our very own line of custom aluminum boat trailers. Thanks to everyone that's been by or just heard of us and gave us a referral. From my family to yours, we can't thank you enough.
And the punt from the Tigers will fall dead at the 32-yard line, 31-yard line, something there of the Mustangs. That's where Eldon will start this drive, and I don't know how many plays we'll actually see as the game clocked down to 2:45. Next week, Jason and I will be on the road with these Versailles Tigers as they take the short drive just up the road to Butler, Missouri.
We're going to just go just shy of Kansas and cover a game next week.
Yeah, you know what could go wrong? After Mizzou gives Kansas a whooping tomorrow, we're going to get close enough that we can yell at the border and make fun of them a little bit.
We're going to be in that area where the two states used to really fight, too. Yeah. Like right in the heart of it.
Oh, it's great. It's great. So it'll be a good time with that, like I said, short drive up the road to Butler. We'll have that one for you. Then I believe the following week we're back with the Mustangs. I don't remember who they've got that week, but either way, we will have coverage of those games. On 1st and 10, it's a handoff from the Mustangs going to the right side, finds a seam, across the 35 to the 40, taking on tacklers and dragging them forward to the 44. It's going to be a Martin Metal first down on the carry. Like I said, it's getting tough to see who's who out there. On the carry, was that 11 maybe? No, that's a wide receiver. I don't know. It was a Mustang. It was a young Mustang. Just a colt. Is that a baby horse, or if I got that wrong? What do you call a baby horse? I thought it was a colt. Maybe it's not. Maybe a colt's an adult horse.
Baby horse.
Okay, that's... Oh, he was. Never mind. It's not a Martin Metal first down. They're going to say he was about a yard shy at the 41-yard line.
I don't know what the difference. Colts, Penos, Mustangs. I mean, I just call it all horse.
For real, I'm going to need some.
I'm the dumbest educated person in the world.
2nd and 1, a handoff, staying on the ground. Another big run, still going. Oh, never mind. Those were blockers downfield. I got lost. It's hard to find who has the ball. I do believe the last two carries went to Landon Green. They've got him listed as a wide receiver, but he's doing it on the ground as well. And 1 minute left on the game clock, so the Mustangs going to have to run one more play. Honestly, they could go victory formation if they wanted to.
Yeah,
as
I don't think they're going
Mahomes
to run one.
Scrambles, drops his shoulder at the first down marker and says, "Sit down, little fella."
There you go. Get that first.
Get a little angry Patrick going. As long as you use the shoulder you don't throw with, I don't care. Mustangs going to take their time in the huddle. As the game clock continues to wind down, Pacheco loses his footing, gets hit in the backfield, and a flag comes out late, and I think it's going to be a hold.
Nice hold there. I think 74.
Oh, good. Juwan Taylor with his third. And Mustang's going to awkwardly shotgun snap it and go into the kneel. That was confused everybody.
You don't always practice victory with your young kids. Yeah, that's Taylor. That's another flag. Nice job.
Oh, goodness. Well, Eldon wins big in this one, 62-0 over the Tigers. We'll come back with a post-game show in just a moment. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
It's your land, your tractor, and your time to save. Built for any task, a John Deere compact tractor can handle it all. Right now, enjoy 0% financing, cash rebates, and hard-to-beat offers only at Seidenstricker Novi. Designed to last and trusted for generations. Mow it, move it, dig it, and get it done. Visit us at snpartners.com. Seidenstricker Novi, your partner for the land.
Offer valid through 10/31/2025. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
No pressure, low prices.
Hi, this is Jason at Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton. I want to tell you about our award-winning collision repair department. We can repair any make or model and make it look like new. Our staff is second to none and works hard to get you back on the road as fast as possible. We offer free transportation for your convenience and peace of mind during the repair. Come see us today for all of your collision repair needs at Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton.
No pressure, low prices. That's the way we do it. Shop Hewlett. ShopHewlett.com.
Get game day ready and save big on deals at Hy-Vee. YoPlay yogurt, just 59 cents each. Shredded cheese, 5 for $10. Boneless pork shoulder roast, only $2.98 a pound. Plus, earn stackable savings at the pump when you swing by Hy-Vee's Deli for all your game day favorites at Hy-Vee.com and in Osage Beach, Jefferson City, Columbia, and Springfield.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
Last year's success doesn't always carry over. Just ask anyone who's ever played fantasy football and regretted their first-round pick by week 2. But if you ask Kubota, continuing last year's success is a guarantee. Like the Kubota SVL 97-3 skid steer loader. Last year's SVL 2 was the best-selling in America, and this year's is only better. A more comfy all-in-one cab and 7-inch touchscreen to monitor everything. Check it out at Crown Power and Equipment. Passion, power, performance. Crown-power.com.
And we're back with the postgame show after, Eldon Mustangs with a very impressive performance as they take out Versailles 62-0 in this week 2 matchup. The Mustangs move to 2-0 on the season. And Jason, it was a lopsided game tonight, but what did the Mustangs do so well?
Well, the Mustangs did. They ran the ball well. They threw the ball well, I thought. They played defense. I thought they played great edge defense tonight. I thought they did a good job of that also against last week. I think they do a great job playing just good fundamental assignment defense. But they had players come in, the Hammond kid. They had their young kids come in. Their JV looked as good as their varsity. I just feel like Eldon literally was hitting in all aspects of the game. I guess if you're going to criticize something, they had a turnover early. Other than that, really, was there anything bad?
Juwan Taylor with his 4th penalty of the game for those of you keeping track at home. Please, Jalen Moore, start stretching and getting loose.
They need to put that guy. He needs to be working somewhere else.
I'm getting fed up with that. I will say this. I'm no football guru, but I do know that football is divided into 3 categories: special teams, offense, and defense. And generally, if you can win 2 of those 3 facets, you're going to have a good chance in the game. Well, let's just call it what it is. Eldon played great in all 3 facets. A screen pass should not go to the defense first. They executed fantastic on offense, ran the ball at will. Defensively, they controlled the edge. And their special teams, man, their kicker, he was phenomenal tonight. He was knocking in extra points like it was a thing of ease. So I was just really impressed overall how Eldon was able to execute on all 3 facets.
Yeah, I feel like they play good fundamental football, and you can tell they're a very well-coached team. So congratulations to the Eldon coaches because they're doing a good job with those boys. And you can really tell that even like all the way down to the younger kids who usually aren't as fundamentally sound. They play great football too. So, it's a solid football team.
Patrick to the 40, to the 35. Man, Patrick Mahomes with his 2nd truck stick of the game at the 31-yard line of the Chargers. And he holds his hands up like, you want more? Let's do this thing. You love to see it.
Well, that's why he's supposedly in better shape, so let's do it.
That's my quarterback right there. Of course, the Chiefs playing the Chargers on YouTube right now. Oh, once again, it was a...
Man, he decked him.
Yeah.
My Lord.
I think Patrick's a little angry. Jeez.
It's a little worse.
Is that Derwin James?
Yeah. It looks a little bit worse when you see it in slow motion.
Patrick, 132 yards through the air, 41 on the ground. A little screen pass to the outside, cut inside, dragged down at the 29-yard line. Hollywood Brown with the short gain. So next week we'll be on the road with Butler as the Tigers look to rebound. Tough start to the season at 0-2. On the flip side of that, Eldon, once again, 2-0 start. That's a great way to kick the season off. And
yeah, who's their next week opponent? Do you know?
I don't know.
We were talking about today because I was thinking, I don't know. Is it Owensville? Is it usually when they have the Owensville game?
The Dutchman.
I don't know much
they
about
will be at
Owensville
Eldon
this year, but
that's always a great game, though.
It's always a crazy game. Usually, historically, it's been one of the craziest games there ever was.
The one year I remember we covered it, and I want to say that like the final score, Hollywood doing his best Tyreek impersonation with the jump back. The one year we covered it, I think the final score was like 71-76 or something.
Yeah, it was just crazy.
It was
and there's
insane.
always a bunch of drama. They had 5 years in a row just drama games.
Oh, the one game Eldon won off of a tipped pass, went off the hands of a corner, and the receiver caught it in full stride and ran it in as the last play. But if the Mustangs could get a win there, you go 3-0 to start the season, you're in a very nice spot. Yes, I know the Tri-County's coming. But I see no reason that Eldon can't play with the majority of the Tri-County. And I don't mean this disrespectful if you're an Eldon fan listening right now. Blair Oaks is a semi-professional team out there this year. They are loaded.
They are the favorite.
Yeah.
Call it what it is, and they're the heavy favorite.
The Chiefs are the favorite to get a flag thrown every play. I'm just going to guess Juwan Taylor. Jason, any final thoughts of what we've seen here this evening?
No, just the fact that both teams left this healthy. They get that something. Versailles, they're young. They got film they can go back and look at and try to get better, which that's all they were trying to do, just get better. Worry about their things. But Eldon, hey, it's a great win. You're 2-0, and that's the best way to start a season. So,
yeah. Well, congratulations to the Mustangs. And once again, the Tigers just going to keep improving and getting better week in and week out. But that's going to put a wrap on our... Oh, that guy threw a right hand in Travis's mouth. Yeah, that'll do it. Big thanks to Mark back at the studio, and of course Britt on the camera. But that's going to put a wrap on tonight's broadcast. You've been listening to tonight's broadcast on KTKS for Versailles Eldon at the Lake of the Ozarks 95.1 FM. Have a great night and a wonderful weekend.